Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. I apologize. Y'all know I typically like to be on time, and I know half of y'all don't like my long intro. But guess what? I don't care. Happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. We are here. We are here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, if you are not subscribed, get subscribed, okay? If you do not have your cup of coffee, you better get your cup of coffee and get ready, okay? Because this is about to be a kiki for real. Hold on one second, y'all. Can y'all give me a thumbs up? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments. Please. Thumbs up is good. You know what I'm saying on this Good Friday, this blessed Friday morning. A good thumbs up. Okay, perfect, perfect. Well, again, hello to everyone. It is Friday, y'all. It is Friday. It is Friday. And let me just go ahead and start out by saying this. I told y'all this was coming. Bishop Whitehead and TARSHA K. I told y'all we're coming. I told y'all coming. I just told y'all this was coming. I did. I told you this was coming. And here's what I got to say first. Y'all know good and well, Tarsha to the K. Tarsha, Tarsha. Not Tasha, but Tarsha. Let me come to the screen. Uh Tarsha K. Y'all bear with me on this Friday. Y'all know this is graduation weekend. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. So I just want to know. I just want to know. I told y'all this was coming. Did I not? Did I not say that this was coming and that this was going to come and it was going to be something? I told y'all. I see it. I told y'all. Y'all just don't listen to the chef. Why y'all don't listen to the chef? Because the chef had told y'all. The chef had told y'all that they were going to get into it real quick, real soon, and real fast. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. Okay, let me speak to everybody because y'all know I do have manners. I have manners. Um, let's get back up here to this list. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? What's going on, Leela? Hey, Simply Elegant One, Kimmy Nicole. She said, let her grab her coffee, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get your coffee. Get your coffee. Uh, Kimmy Nicole is in the house. Diane is in the house. Demi Bell is in the house, y'all. Shout out to Demi Bell. I have not seen you in a while. I know you be working, but welcome and we're glad to have you. What's going on, Joyce? What's going on, Mimi? Ellen V is in the house. I know that's right. Rose is in the house. Brenda is in the house. What's up, Brenda? Uh, we got another Cynthia in the house. Okay, what's going on? Caitlin, what's going on with you? Hey, Sharice. What's up, my girl? What's going on? Hey, Tasha. Hey, Tasha. Tell the people it's Tasha, not Torsha, not Tor, Torsha, Torsha. Oh, Too Feisty is in the house. Good morning, Too Feisty. Snatching Edges. Ooh. And they definitely, I don't know if you could tell, but they definitely snatched mine last night. I was shook it just a little bit because I didn't expect this to happen that fast. So you know, they had snatched some of my edges too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who else in the house. What's going on, Dion? Let's see. Um, Rose. I think I said Rose. Yeah, you right. Too masculine energy. They definitely do have an energy that would have never been able to be friends. But we're gonna get into it too. But what they tried to do was the real reason why they not friends, and we just gonna call it what it is. That you know, y'all tried to do something to each other That just wasn't it. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Yeah, yeah. I just try to do something to each other that anyway, we gonna get into it. Is it Ravika Omega? What's going on? How are you? How are you? I definitely saw a lot of y'all in Really Beach chat yesterday. And let me tell you something. Really B had me keying last night. Okay. Let's see who else is in the house. Oh, I appreciate it. Y'all say y'all like that purple. If y'all, in case if y'all do not know, purple is one of the best colors for me. I love purple. I love purple. Hey, LMV, what's going on? Gian, Lisa, Tommy, Tyrone, Linda, Natasha, P. Holland, Shar, Maria, Keisha. Happy Friday, y'all. Y'all ain't a little thick this morning. PN2 Ross, and Miss Lewis. Well, Too Feisty said the liar versus the thief. Well, I'm gonna actually have to say, uh, uh, the liar versus the liar and the thief. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Girl, y'all know it wasn't gonna take me too long to throw this hair up here. Uh, it's Friday, and I was tired of it dangling and things like that. I don't do good. Blessed, booked, and busy. I know that's right. You better call Kelly Sherelle Price. She said she blessed, booked, and busy. I know that's right. What's up, Kenya? How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? Uh, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying attention to y'all with these comments of lust. Okay, we're not gonna do that. These comments of lust. Okay, so listen, in case if y'all do not know what is going on, let me go ahead and let y'all know. So y'all know that I had told y'all months ago, because this originally started months and months and months ago. Okay. I showed you guys a clip of Tasha K interviewing the bishop. So this really started right after the robbery, y'all. Like literally, it started right after the robbery. So Tasha K took a couple days. She did an interview with him. But in my opinion, the interview at that particular time was despite Larry Reed, because we know how close Larry Reed was to this information that he was giving us about the bishop when this happened, right? Now, when all of this stuff came out with Larry Reed, and I forget the young man's name, I actually prefer not to say his name, but when all of this stuff was going on, I told you, I came and told my people, I'm not speaking on that, because what I actually believe is it's two people trying to take someone down. And listen, say what you want to, but Larry Reed money is longer than mine, so I'm not finna play with him. Okay, I'm just saying, not finna play with him or anything like that. You guys know that I like Larry Reed, and most people say it's a bias. Well, I guess you can call it what you want to, but I didn't like what they did. You know what I'm saying? And it was only a matter of time before all of this stuff started crumbling down on the both of them because of their sole intention. You didn't have the victims interest at heart. Like you did not. What happened to the victim? Neither one of you guys cared. Whitehead decided to say that stuff yesterday, and I wasn't here for it. He also said a whole bunch of other stuff about Larry that I wasn't here for. So, you know, child, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So, hello to everyone that is coming in. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Okay. And let me go ahead and start talking about these super chats and super stickers and cash apps already. Okay. So, yes, we about to start this thing off with a bump. Okay. Uh hold on one second. Let me get to these. Shout out to Diane Jackson for the super sticker. Okay, she is definitely coming in, blessing already early this morning. And y'all know we're gonna bump about it. Hey, website. Uh, 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 uh. Hey, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Diane Jackson. And shout out to Shar as well. Thank you for the super chat. She says, Don got this hair done and giving, honey. Yes. No, thank you so much, Shar. I definitely appreciate it. Let's bump it back. Hey, okay, we got one more. We got one more. We got a bump back. Shout out to PM to Ross for the Cash App. Shout out to you for the Cash App. And let's go and let's bump body. Y'all know how we do. Hey, shout out to y'all. It's Payday Friday, ain't it? Is it Payday Friday? Is it Payday Friday? It is Friday. Hey, Shalika B, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Is it Payday Friday, child? Is it Payday Friday? Is it Payday Friday? Okay, listen. So let's go ahead and get into some things this morning. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to watch the live from yesterday, the infamous live from yesterday. Y'all, everything happened so fast. Like, you guys know that I'm in like this production class. Everything literally happens fast. I was like literally processing some stuff for the Hot Topic show. And child, somebody had sent me that the bishop was going live. I said, "Oh, woo, I got to check this out." And he tagged Tasha K in his story and said he was coming for Tasha K. So I said, "Oh, baby, who got to stay in tuned is gonna be me." Okay. So hold on one second. Shout out to Really B. Really B did get the whole thing yesterday. For whatever reason, my downloads ain't go through, or like I tried to download it last night and it didn't work. So here we are. That's what I talk about. Linda, thank you so much for the super sticker. Now you already know. In case if you don't know, we celebrate over here. We appreciate all that y'all do over here. So let's bump about it real quick. Hey, 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 hey. Let's let's hey, hey, hey. Let's do it. It's Friday and I'm here for y'all. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen and let's get into it. And again, shout out to Really B TV for capturing this. Hold on. I don't be knowing how to operate without my mouse, y'all. Okay, let me make this bigger.
Nobody else.
Oh,
You on that summer drink?
okay, so we can see it. We can see it. We can see it. Again, shout out to Really B TV. If you guys are not subscribed, can one of the mods post her post her her link for me, please? Can someone do that for me? And then I will pin it on once you do it. Shout out to Shalika for the Cash App. Shout out to Shalika for the Cash App. Shout out to Kalisha. I mean, Shalika. Lord, who is Kalisha, honey? Who is Kalisha? Really be. I'm using your video. I'm using your video that you posted on YouTube. I'm using your video. Shout out to Really B. She in the chat this morning. She in the chat this morning. Good morning to everybody. In case if I didn't get a chance to speak to you, you guys make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in here too. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button. But yeah, we about to get into it because y'all already know what the man look like. But we about to get into it. Or I don't know where I get Kalisha from. Where did I get Kalisha from? Okay, what is going on? Okay, here we go. Let me, Lord, I have no clue what I'm doing now. Oh gosh, hold on. And I got y'all. Hold on, hold on. How do I? Okay, y'all, hold on 1 second. I done made this thing full screen. I ain't never done it before. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We about to get it together. I promise. I have no clue what is going on here. There we go. That was ugly. It was a full screen, y'all. That is ugly. Okay, here we go. Let's try this thing again. Okay, there we go. All right, now I can see what everybody's saying. All right, perfect, 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 perfect. Well, I prefer it on the YouTube so I can stop it and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Because honey, it'll give me everything that I need. Because you know we got to give commentary. So let's go.
Simmer Jam screen. Let me pull over, y'all. I want to pull over so I can get right to this. Get right to this.
It was them
Pull
comments
over.
for me.
Y'all share this and tag Tasha K. She thinks she thinks she's important. I'm gonna get off. Get off. Should I get off right here? I'm gonna get off right here. Get off right here. Get off right here. Come on, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I'm just a little, like I said, I'm a little fed up. You know what I mean? I'm a little fed up because I tried to chill out. Y'all haven't heard nothing with Bishop.
Let me say how crazy this is though. How full circle. I just came back full circle, and it's really crazy. So yesterday I was having a conversation with Pam. Actually, I was having a conversation with Pam, and I said, the bishop been quiet and stuff like that, and you know, he loves him some Pam. In case if y'all did not know, he love him some Pam. Okay, he gonna always mention him some Pam in his life. Okay, but I thought it was crazy because me and Pam literally had just talked to him because I went and done some research, and I noticed that. Remember when he did that $200 million lawsuit for Belmonte? Well, he technically never served Belmonte with the lawsuit. And in the lawsuit, he tried to say that Belmonte only had 20 days to respond to him. I said, 20 days and you ain't even served the man. Okay, girl. Whatever. Let's get back into this. I just wanted to give y'all that backstory.
Bishop going on live, but I gotta address a few things, y'all. I have to address a few things, and these bloggers, yo, y'all are crazy.
We some
Y'all are
boy-headed
some
bloggers.
liars.
Y'all might
Y'all
be
are
boy-headed around
crazy.
the edges.
So get Tasha K. Yeah,
Go
Larry
ahead,
Reed too.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
go
gonna get
ahead.
him too today too. Yes, I
Mine is
am,
mine.
because he think he low. He think he low. We're gonna talk about him too. We're gonna talk about him and Tasha K's relationship. And I've been getting phone calls that Larry Reed gave Tasha K some money. So I get it. We're gonna go through that. We're gonna go through all.
You know, I did something really big. If you are in here, I did something and I had to DM Larry. I did. I had to DM Larry. And I asked Larry, how do we get a part of your payroll? Because you was paying everybody. You done paid Pam. You done paid Tasha K. You was paying everybody but me. And so, uh, Larry, check your DM because I'm trying to get hired on as well, so I can try to get some of that coin. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying.
all of the scenarios. And I want y'all to understand, man, y'all be paying these people and donating to these people, and they be lying to y'all. Y'all they be lying. But
Well, y'all do know. I don't lie to y'all about this, man. I don't. I give you exactly what he gives us. So there is no lying. There's no lying. There's no lying. Okay, we don't lie. We do not lie. You got to be talking about Tasha, because we do not lie. Okay.
I am gonna get this straight today. I promise you that. Oh, let me just pull over, y'all. Let me just pull over. I want to pull over here. Pull over here. Pull over right here. All right, y'all. Okay, we good. I'm in a good. No, I don't want to be here. Hold on a
Well,
second.
shout out to
All
Thais.
right, y'all. Tag
Yeah.
bald headed Tasha K.
Why is everybody got to be bald headed, sir?
All right,
Like
y'all.
you ain't got no fade.
All right. Let me block you. Okay, got you. All right, y'all. How y'all doing? This is the Bishop.
Yo, I did not realize they was tagging the FBI in the comments. Yeah. Wait. Oh. I thought nothing else could take me out. Not they tagging the FBI too.
Hold on. Okay, so I want to talk for a few minutes. Oh, hold on 1 second, Facebook. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, Instagram. 1 second.
Oh wait, y'all seeing it? Wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, okay, y'all. I had to make sure, child.
All right, okay. So let me say this to y'all. Tasha K wouldn't dare come on my live. She wouldn't dare come over here. All right.
Now, you of all people ought to know, Bishop, you of all people ought to know. You of all people, you ought to know. Not Tasha ain't coming on the live.
So let's talk about this really quickly, okay? Tasha K has put out a lie about Bishop. She's been lying because I guess content. She has a name and something about Whitehead. Everybody's tuning in, so you know that Cardi B.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this really quick. Okay, let's try this one more time, child.
He just bust her upside her head with a lawsuit, and oh man, hold on 1 second. Okay, so you know, Cardi B just slapped her. You tag Cardi B too. Just slapped her with a $4 million lawsuit because she's a liar, right? And she's been bamboozling y'all for some time. Now, she is going with a narrative.
She
She is a snake, y'all. Let me tell you this, right? I've never had no argument with her at all. She's running around here saying that we had an argument, we had a falling out. I've never had an argument with her. Me and her never had no disagreements. And
Good morning,
all of a sudden she
morning,
just flipped. And I was getting inboxes saying, yo, Tasha K is throwing you under the bus. But before that, I got a few phone calls from some bloggers that said Larry Reed paid Tasha K off so she would not talk about his molestation anymore. Because y'all know that.
Now, real talk, I'm gonna have to keep it a buck with y'all. I don't know who the blogger is that he's talking about with this particular situation. Let me put my thinking cap on because I'm probably sure I can figure it out. I think I know who it is, but I ain't gonna say that person's name because I don't need no issues with that person.
That Larry Reed molested a 16-year-old boy. And you see how everything's quiet now.
Blogger. Oh, okay,
Tasha
okay.
K was calling
I see.
me
That's not who I
like
was thinking
crazy
of. I
to
thought it
get the information, and I definitely supplied her with the information. And I told her, I said, look, I ain't with all this blogging and YouTube. I don't like what he did with me. He's a stone cold sucker, and I'm gonna put mines out. And she was like, give it to me, give it to me. I said, all right, cool. And that's when she blasted him with all of the stuff that she had. All that was from me. All that was from me. And no, he wasn't convicted and he wasn't even tried. However, so I heard, I don't know how true it is, but it makes sense that Larry Reed paid her off. So now I'm getting inboxes for the last couple of weeks. Tasha K
Okay,
is
so
throwing.
just to clarify a little bit, what he's saying is he's saying that a blogger called him, told him that Tasha K had paid Larry Reed. Now that someone has said in the comments who that's not who I thought it was at first. I thought it was the first blogger that Larry Reed had the situation with, that slap with. He can't say his name or nothing on his platform. That's who I thought it was. Did not know it was who you said in the comments. But that's interesting, and I'm actually not surprised.
You under the bus. She's saying that you wanted to use her, manipulate her. Let me tell you something. She asked me about the Brandon Belmonte guy who set me up. And I told her about his victims, and she's like, all right, cool. I would love to interview them or whatever the case may be. And she never followed up. So I guess this is when Larry Reed must have paid her off, and she just turned against me. So I never had an argument with her at all, y'all. And where is she at? Y'all said she here? Because we can go live. You want to go live? Wow,
Okay,
you
so
lying.
Tasha commented, and honey, one thing I knew that she might do, I mean that he might do, is delete this. So what I did was I made sure I screenshot when Tasha first came in the chat. She made one comment and she said something about lying. Okay. Thank you, blessed, booked, and busy. Thank you for that. Because that's that last person is who I thought that it was. But that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Okay, let's keep going.
Now, Tasha K,
By the way,
you bald-headed ski jumper, you can come on my live if you want. I invite you so I can tell it to you, and I can tell you. And your husband looked like Master Splinter. I just added you. All right, yeah.
This is the issue that I have with him. You get mad when people say stuff about your wife, but yo, you can get on, and it seems like you always have smoke for somebody's mate or whatever the case may be. But then when somebody has smoke for you, you be mad. Why you mad? You can do all this name calling, but can't nobody call you no names, nigga. Please, it couldn't have been me.
Yeah, I'm here. So listen. Listen.
Why you up on here lying? You're such a big liar.
Hold on. Because we not
You're sitting up here lying your ass off. That's why the fans
listen. That's why your husband look like Master Splinter, right? And that's why you're bald headed. You bald headed ski jumper in the house. You bum. You're a bum.
You're a bum. Than your wife under that lace front that you stole for her.
Bro, so you mean to tell me all you had for a lady who you said that told all these lies and stuff on you, all you had for her was you're a bum, that's all you had. That's all you have for a lady who has been dragging you. That's all you got. You're a bum. And who gets on a live and argue with a female and literally calls her a bum? That's all you had, bro.
You need rating.
Where's your wife?
Bum. You're a bum. You're a bum.
Where is your side tooth?
You're a bum.
No, you're a
but you but you have my name in your mouth. You have my name in your mouth all the time. You bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. Say bum. Your husband looks like Master Splinter. Your husband is a bum too, right? Bum too.
What about him?
Yeah.
My husband in the house.
Yeah.
Where's your
I don't know about a bitch. I think you might be one. You might be one.
Where's your bitch?
Wait. See, I missed that. See, this is why it's always important to always go back and listen. Because, see, I missed the bee slanging. I missed that. I missed that. I missed that. I got to run that back. Because it almost sounded like he said the word. Or am I tripping? Oh, let me run that back. Let me run that back just a little bit. I got to run that back. Run it back. Oh, I can't believe this. You're a bum. Is all he had.
Where is your side tooth?
You're a bum.
No, you're a
but you have my name in your mouth. You have my name in your mouth all the time. You bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. Say bum. Your husband looks like Master Splinter. Your husband is a bum too, right? Bum too.
What about him?
Yeah.
My husband in the house. Where's your bitch?
I don't know about a bitch. I think you might be one. You might be one.
You might be one. You might be. He did. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. I missed that. Yo. I don't got no business laughing like this, but I missed that. Oh my God. I got to run it back one more time, y'all. I'm sorry. He said it. He said the word. Bishop, sir. Yeah, I got to hear that one more time.
Where is your side tooth?
You're a bum.
No, you're a
but you have my name in your mouth. You have my name in your mouth all the time. You bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. Say bum. Your husband looks like Master Splinter. Your husband is a bum too, right?
What about him?
Yeah.
My husband in the house. Where's your bitch?
I don't know about a bitch. I think you might be one. 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 You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum.
You ain't got no
You're a bum.
money.
All right. You're a bum.
Stealing money.
All right. So now let me get back to.
Oh, yeah. I did not. Wait. I got to come back to the screen. Wait. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. First of all, clearly we can see that you can't go toe to toe with Tasha K. We can clearly see that, right? You can't go toe to toe with Tasha K. Sitting up talking about you're a bum, you're a bum, you're a bum, you're a bum. Yes, Thais, that's what really pissed him off was when she said something about Asia's father being rich. That's what really pissed him off. That's what really made him mad. And that's why he hung up. But see, you're right. He can't control a woman. He can't control her. She woke up. But Tasha, good luck. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to run it back one more time. He said, bitch, y'all.
Where is your
You
side to?
You're a bum.
No,
Okay.
you're a
but
bum.
you have my
say
name
that
in
you're a
your
bum.
mouth.
That's
You
why the
have
fans say you
you
gotta
have my name
steal
in
to
your
eat.
mouth all the
That's why
time.
the fans
You bum.
say you
You're
gotta
a
steal
bum.
to eat.
Oh,
You're
wait.
a
I don't
bum.
want to smell
Say
your breath
bum.
now. You got missing
Your
teeth.
husband
You ain't been
looks
sick
like
no
Master
bitch.
Splinter.
What
Your
about
husband is a
What
bum too,
about her?
right? Bum too.
What
And
about her?
Yeah.
My husband
Yeah.
at the house.
Yeah.
Where's your
I don't
bitch?
know about a bitch. I think you might be one. You might be one.
Where's
You might be
bitch?
one. You might
Where's
be
your
one.
bitch?
You
She
might
left.
you
She
might
went
you
back
might
to her
be one.
motherfucking daddy.
You might be
She went back to her
be one.
motherfucking daddy.
You're a bum.
Her daddy
You're a bum.
with the one
You're
with
a
the money.
bum.
Her
You're a
daddy the one
bum.
with the money.
You're a bum.
You ain't got no
You're a bum.
money.
Okay.
The
All
fans
right.
say
You're a
you
bum.
stealing money.
All right. So now let me get back to this, y'all. Let me get back to this because she don't want me to
Yeah. Listen. You're a bum. I just want all y'all to know in the chat, you're all a bum. That's all you had. I'm just gonna go on and say this. Why that's all you had, let me tell you something. If Tasha K ain't been on your hotel, Tasha K about to be on you like white on rice, baby. I give Tasha K to tonight, okay? Y'all know tonight is Friday. Y'all know she go live on her app. Tasha K gonna eat this man up, okay? She gonna eat the man up. My thing though is you should have left her up there. Maybe if you would have said something else besides she was a bum, the conversation probably could have went a little bit different. Okay, just a little bit. But you didn't really have no smoke for her because she came and ate you up. She ate you up. Yeah, he was not expecting, but prior to Tasha K coming up, he literally said, tag Tasha K. She ain't coming on my live. Tasha K ain't gonna come on my live. And guess what? She came on the live. Let's keep listening, child.
to say what I gotta say. She's a bum. Okay, cool. So Tasha K was paid off by Larry Reid. And Tasha K was before Larry Reid paid her off, so what they tell me, Tasha K was calling me. And I got the text messages. Texting me, saying, I need the other.
Shout out to LMV for the super sticker. For the super chat. She said, if I'm a bum, your husband looks like Mr. Splinter. You bald headed. And what's up with him? Always want to call everybody bald headed. People not bald headed. Okay. Listen, we had to bump for a second. So shout out to everyone for the blessings here on the channel. So let's bump about it. Y'all know how we do. Billy. Nah, let me go. Y'all got me talking about Billy Roll. Okay, let's keep listening.
The other victim.
Oh, let me make this quick announcement here really quick. While you guys are giving, we are gonna do 2 boxes for the month of May. Now, if you don't know what the box is, I'm just telling you real quick. It's a surprise box, right? Got all of my favorite things in it, some seasonings. Just letting y'all know it got some seasonings in it. You may have a cookbook from somebody else up in there. And so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm doing 2 for April and 2 for the month of May. Okay, so anytime you give on a channel on the platform, no matter if it's Cash App, Venmo, or Super Stick or Super Chat or anything like that, I want to be able to bless you guys back because you don't have to. You don't have to. So that's my way of giving back to you all. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay. So shout out to you all for the love. Let's keep going.
Another victim from Larry Reid. There's another victim from Larry Reid, right? that he allegedly gave HIV to. It is a pastor in North Carolina.
Hope me, Lord. Hope me, Lord. Hope me, hope me, hope me, hope me, Lord. Hope me. Did that man really just say that out loud like that? Did he really just say that out loud like that? Did that man literally just come out and just say that like nothing? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what that man just said? But we supposed to believe that you care about these victims. That's what we supposed to believe. We supposed to believe that. But you get on a platform like Instagram and say stuff like this. Are you out of your natural mind, sir? So then when Larry Reed come at you, one thing we won't be doing is talking about you crying and going on. We will not talk about that, okay? Because what you did that, like, bruh. Oh, I did? Okay, hold on. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. Oh, thank you, Miss Omega, for the super sticker. I really, really appreciate it. And guess what? We about to bump real quick about it. Yes, indeed. Hey, 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 uh, 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 okay. But y'all heard what that man just said. And those are things that you just cannot say, because here's the thing. Larry come after you, you can't cry about it.
And I got the text messages. Texting me, saying, I need the other victim. So there's another victim from Larry Reed. Right? That he allegedly gave HIV to. It is a pastor.
And another thing I don't like, see, where I'm from, we'd have to take that smirk off your face, because ain't nothing about what you're talking about funny, sir. It's not funny. But we're supposed to believe that you have these victims' best interests at heart, and you up here talking about stuff like this. Man, say, y'all can say what y'all want to about Larry Reed. You can feel how you want to about Larry Reed. But if Larry Reed decides to come at this man, he got every reason to do so. Because the original man who started talking about Larry Reed, he done got shut down, okay? You next, sir. You next. You next. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Linda. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Carolina. So she kept calling me. And she was like, can you get him for me? So I called him. I said, yo, bro, look, man, I heard that. And he hung up the phone. So I texted him. I said, listen, we know what Larry Reed did to you. And, you know, we want to help you out. He didn't want no parts of Tasha K or whatever, just like a lot of people, because they said she's a snake, right? So now Tasha K comes up with all of these lies, talking about that me and her had a falling out, and I wanted her to do this and I wanted her to do that. And that's all a lie. Okay. I don't care nothing about Tasha K. I don't care about this blogging era. I don't care nothing about that. Let's talk about.
So you don't care nothing about Tasha K, but you the same person who was sitting and just happy. You was what the old folk used to say down at the church, peacock happy and hanging proud, or hanging proud and peacock happy, whatever they used to say. Listen, you was happy and excited to get some tea from Tasha K. You and Tasha K was excited when y'all did that Instagram press tour, where y'all was sitting up talking about all the stuff that y'all had and how y'all was gonna put it all together. Y'all thought we was dumb, stupid, and didn't know. You did that for 3 days straight on Instagram. 3 days straight on Instagram. And you want us to believe that you didn't care nothing about Tasha? No, you did. You did. And you just got your feelings hurt. That's all that was. You definitely cared about her. And you cared about what she was saying and doing. You definitely did. You definitely did. And so we're not gonna pretend and play like that's not what that was about. Because you did. You did. Like
her husband that looked like a rat, right? Master Splinter. She want to sit here.
And why is it that see, this is another thing too. Although we know we have seen Tasha K in quite a bit of things, and we have honestly really not really seen her husband be like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not the type of person to come after people that come for Tasha. Okay. And I guess maybe it's because of who Tasha is and what Tasha does. I don't know. But this is weird. This is weird, bro. Again, you was expecting something. You a fool. That's your business. You a fool.
And talk about me. Her husband could never look like me.
What man y'all know walk around saying that? What man y'all know walk around saying some stuff like that about another man? What man do y'all know walking around, even people part of the Let God Be Too Quickly or by Shatta community don't even say stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out what. And in case if y'all don't know what the Let God Be Too Quickly is, that is what Kim Burrell calls the LGBTQ community. Remember when she said, I don't even know what LGBTQ means. It could mean let God be too quickly. Oh, by Shatta. You got to make sure. Yeah. Oh, by Shatta. Yes. So I just thought y'all needed to know that. Okay. But let's keep listening. It's Friday, y'all. Y'all gotta laugh. Have a good time up in these comments, okay? Have a good time, laugh. It's Friday, y'all. We blessed. We here. We made it. So let's laugh. Let's keep.
Let me get my train of thought because she just got me a little rattled, her bald headed behind. So it's one thing that Larry Reed said that I believe. And this is what got under her skin. This is what got under her skin. Larry Reed said that she knew about Levontre, the boy that he molested. I believe she did. Because the only reason why Tasha K flipped on Larry Reed was because Larry Reed and Tasha K's assistant got into a beef.
Okay. I'm not gonna do no whole rundown of all of this stuff. I'm not gonna do a whole rundown, but I am gonna take y'all back just a little bit. So, to be completely honest, Larry Reed and Tasha K have been beefing since like Christmas of 2021. Okay, so this is not new information. And what I find weird is that he's trying to make it seem as if they fell out around the time that they met him, but that was not the case. You guys remember there was an infamous live that took place on Christmas Day of 2021, and I want to say it was on somebody's platform, and it was when all of that Tasha K and her assistant and what's that man name that was dating Latoya Ali from Real Housewives of Atlanta? What's his name? His name ain't coming to me, but all of this stuff started happening then. Okay, that's why I said I got to take y'all back because the fallout happened way before this robbery happened when it came to Bishop Whitehead and Tasha K. Okay, so I want to be very clear about that. You guys know that I didn't discuss what Tasha K did to Larry Reed because I felt like again I needed to stay out of that, and I'm still gonna stay out of it because I don't. Anyway, all I'm gonna say is this has been brewing for a while, And that's the reason why I say when y'all was doing that press run, when y'all was doing all those Instagram lives and stuff, y'all had a plan from the beginning. And because she saw out the plan prior to you catching on, and she decided to let you go by the wayside and stuff, you mad about it. And honestly, I'm not a TK fan, and y'all know I'm not no TK fan, okay? But there you go. Thank you, Von Ray. There you go, Von Ray. That's when the original fallout started happening, and that was Christmas time of 2021. Okay, so that's when it started. So I just wanted to bring clarity to that. It started way before all of that stuff. Okay, all right. So let's get back into it.
And
Y'all
Larry
show
said that
some
he was
love
going
and hit
to.
that like button. Oh, I heard the likes ain't liking. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Hit them likes.
Girl, what's going on? Girl, what's going on?
Why y'all ain't hitting the like button though? That's what I don't understand. It ain't hard for y'all to come on in here and take your shoes off and walk them on the carpet before you step in the house, before you step in the kitchen. You guys make sure you are hitting that like button and showing some love, okay? Thank you, Kimberly. Shout out to you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on. I never paid much attention until now, y'all. The things he said about other men got me looking at him sideways. Always worried about men not looking like him. That's not heterosexual behavior. Very interesting that you said that because y'all go back and watch that live with him and King Giles. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Go back and watch the Instagram live with him and King Giles. That's all I'm saying. Let's go.
Do something to her assistant, and they had beef. So that's why Tasha K reached out to me and had a vendetta, right? I want y'all to understand this, right? Y'all don't know what it is to have liars like Tasha K acting like she know facts, creating a narrative to make you guys believe, right? And somebody said you don't name victims. The victim was already on my Instagram. His name was already out anyway. So she makes
that response was really nasty. And that's again how I say you don't have the victim's best interest at heart. And you're supposed to be a man of God. I find it so whack and weird. And honestly, it's some nigga stuff for you to sit up and again try to make it seem as though you care about these victims because you don't. You don't care about these victims. Man.
up this nonsense and
The
y'all
alleged
go
victims. I'm
for
gonna
it.
put it that way.
Y'all
Alleged,
believe it.
because I don't know.
And you got to ask the question, why don't she do this to Muslims? You want to know why? Because her husband is a Muslim, right? Why don't she do this to the Jews? You want to know why? Because they got money and they can sue her. Oh, yeah, Tasha K.
Oh, I missed the super sticker. Thank y'all for telling me, because a lot of times I promise y'all. No shade. Butchie wife, thank you so much for the super sticker. We really appreciate y'all showing out on this good old Friday. I'm here for it. Show it out, okay? Okay, I'm gonna read some of y'all comments because I ain't been reading them. Chef Donna, I had to go get on the call, but I don't know if you acknowledged a super chat. I can't remember who it was from. Okay, so the good thing about StreamYard now is that they start super chat. So if I miss it, It'll be on this little star thing. I didn't even see that till just now. But all of my super stickers are automatically starred. Okay, cool. So I can go back to them. If I miss them, I can go back to them and then acknowledge y'all. Okay. Hey Ravine, how are you? Keita Walker, what's going on? Shar, I hope you have a great day. What does that have to do with Jewish and Muslim people? He's weird. And again, he'll say anything that comes to his mind. He does not think, he does not process things before he just says it. He's weird. Let's go.
And you will have a lawsuit in the mail. Okay. Right? So you want to sit here and talk all this talk? Let's see where your money at now. Let's see where your money at. But anyway,
now this is why you are a whole clown. Because I want to know if Tasha K having a hard time paying Cardi B, what make you think you finna get some money? And I know you, it ain't just gonna be no 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. Although the 4 million that Tasha K owes is a slew of things and attorney fees and all kinds of stuff, right? However, we know that when you give lawsuits, you like to do 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, 60 million, 70 million. And I'm just not understanding if she having a hard time paying Cardi B. And Cardi B has some of the greatest lawyers. So I'm just trying to figure out if that's the case, where do you think you're gonna get your money from? That's why I want to know, where you think you're gonna get your money from?
Tasha K is a liar, y'all. We never had any disagreements. She's a liar. Larry Reid gave us some money to shut her up from talking about the molestation. And somebody said, I'ma pray for you, death needed. I don't listen, let me tell you something, right? Everybody want to say and talk about you praying for me. I don't need you to pray for me. I'm a man with a family. And y'all have to understand that these lying bloggers, they're liars. They're these lying bloggers that create stories, right? That don't have any content, and they want to sit here and destroy someone that's actually working for their money, not on YouTube or not on the blogs talking.
Now he what's her? I see. I'm gonna have to throw this back at you. Okay, you said that, but you also said that we was making hundreds and thousands of dollars off of you too. So you need to pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one, pick one. Okay, that's what you said. You said we was out here making hundreds and thousands of dollars, and let me tell you something. I'm still looking for the hundreds and thousands of dollars that you say that we making over here. Yeah, he talking about his family and don't even got no family around him. His wife don't want to have nothing to do with him. His this man is pathetic.
About people, encouraging people to look at someone else in a bad way or have a bad
right. What job he got? What job he got? Over there taking people's social security numbers and talking about you offering free courses. Now I'm supposed to believe that you're not charging for courses. A man like you, I'm supposed to believe that you're not charging for courses. Okay.
Outlook on an individual. You in everybody's business, and you don't know if you want your hair to be green, purple, and you're bald headed, like you're ugly, like you look like the slums. She looked like the slums. And the only reason why I put her on is I thought we was gonna have.
Okay, wait a minute. So we get online and literally now this right here is what you call unhinged. This is what you call unhinged. Cause what? Cause what, sir? The family that don't show up to nothing, the family that ain't at no press conference, a family that don't even show up to your Sunday service in your living room. I think he meant I think he meant on the live. I think he meant on the live. I'm hoping he ain't meant that he put Tasha K on. Cause oh child. I would hope not. I think he meant on the live. Let's see. We never know with them man him. You never know.
She looked like the slums. And the only reason why I put her on is I thought we was gonna have. I'll say what I have to say. She can say what she can say what she had to say. But she want to say and over talk. You do that with your husband, right? And she want to say it.
She wanted to over talk, but you was the one that kept calling her a bum. He's exhausting.
Tell me her husband know karate. Man, nigga but to sit down. That's why she sneaks in New York. Oh, Bishop, don't tell nobody I'm here because I don't want no problems. Don't tell nobody I'm here because I don't want no problems. So you sneak in and sneak out because you're afraid somebody might bust you upside your head for lying, right?
So Tasha K nervous that somebody gonna bust her upside her head for lying, but you ain't nervous for allegedly frauding all these people and somebody gonna bust you upside your head. You not nervous about that, Reverend? You not nervous about getting bust upside your head? Okay.
But anyway, Tasha K is a fraud, y'all, and y'all need to stop. If y'all want entertainment, then go ahead. That's why Cardi B busted upside her head with this lawsuit, and she got another one coming from the bishop. Yes, you got one coming from the bishop. So everything that you say, we already got it recorded, and everything that you say from here on out, be careful what you say because we're gonna add it to the lawsuit. All right. So let's see where your money at. Okay. Also, she calls my lawyer, y'all. Right? She calls my lawyer, and she tells my lawyer, oh, well, I heard that Foxy Brown and Bishop was scamming. So everybody know that Foxy Brown is my cousin. She's my little cousin.
Wait a minute. So let me get this. Let me run that back real quick in my mind because I want to make sure I don't leave nothing out. So your attorney, Tasha K called your attorneys to tell your attorneys that Foxy Brown was your cousin and y'all was scamming together. That's not what she said. Now, again, I'm not a TK fan, but that's not what she said. That's not what she said. So I feel like if you're gonna say it, you might as well go on and say what was said, and that's not what was said. I'm trying to figure out why is Tasha K calling your attorneys and having full-blown conversation with your attorneys like y'all friends. Because you also said she asked your attorneys about which bankruptcy she should file for. Child, Chile.
And Tasha K started this whole thing up. Why would Foxy have to scam? And what are you talking about? See, she needs content. That is a lie, a bold-faced lie. But she needs content. She needs content. And I need y'all to understand that she's a hater, right? She's a hater. Who would even bring that out? So she called my attorney and said, oh, I heard this. And my attorney was like, yeah, all right. Oh, well, can you see if Bishop Whitehead would talk to me? No, I'm not talking to you. No, because you're a creep and there's nothing to talk about. And then she was like, oh.
Now, sir, I don't believe this as far as I can. I don't believe this. I don't. Can you get him to talk to me? Until you provide us with the recordings, I don't believe it. And I said what I said. Provide us with the tape.
Then she started talking to my lawyer, saying, well, what do you think? Because Cardi B is trying to take everything from me. So what type of bankruptcy do you think I need to file? You're not the only one that records, Tasha K. So go ahead and deny that. Go ahead and deny that.
Well,
What
drop
type
the
of
recording. Drop.
bankruptcy should I file? Should I file? I think she said chapter 5. Yo, stop asking my lawyers. Stop asking my lawyers for advice. Go pay your lawyers, because you're going to have to pay for your lawyer because you got a lawsuit coming from Bishop Whitehead. Yes. Express mail.
Yeah.
You will be having.
Oh, not express mail. Not express mail, child. Not express mail. When they start serving lawsuits in the mail like that, don't you supposed to have a process server serve the lawsuit, sir? So when they start putting them dropping them in the mailbox, express mail. Maybe it's different in every state, but I know here in the state of Texas, if you being sued, now after you are served, they communicate with you via mail. But sir, don't you got to be served first? Can somebody help me with that? When they start sending lawsuits in the mail like that, I'm waiting for one of y'all to tell me that they start doing it. I didn't know they did that. I didn't know they did that. I thought somebody physically has to serve you with the lawsuit. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm a businessman. Yeah, and I'm not settling. You're gonna lose, and I'm not selling.
Oh, he's a
settling at all.
businessman.
I want it all.
Businessman.
I want it all. Yes, I'm a pastor. See, let me tell you something. People say you're a pastor. Yes, I'm a pastor. See, y'all got this thing twisted, right? We Christians ain't no floor mats, right? We hurt too. Y'all not gonna sit here and run around, talk about us and talk about turn the other cheek. Not the bishop. I'm not the bishop. Y'all not gonna keep lying. Foxy Brown and Bishop Whitehead and Foxy Brown are scamming. Come on, you created that, Tasha. You created that for what? Like, are you kidding me? So, I'm the one that's gonna stand for the church. I'm the one that can preach. I'm the one that's anointed by God. I'm the one that's not gonna take no mess from none of y'all worldly people. Y'all want the word? Come get the word. You want the word? Come get the word.
I won't be getting the word from you.
Want some smoke? You'll get the smoke.
I don't want the word from you. You can't preach.
It's simple.
You cannot preach me to hell.
Bald headed behind is mad that I wear Gucci. Yes, I like Gucci. Yep. Down to the sneakers.
Lucci,
everything.
Uchi, and no Gucci.
Yes.
Say it with me. Lucci, Uchi, and no Gucci. Lucci, Uchi, and no Gucci. Lucci, Uchi, and no Gucci.
So, I'm done. I'm done. I just wanted to say this, y'all, right? That whoever don't like it, let me block you then since you don't like me. It's so simple. It's so simple. Yeah. So yeah, Larry Reed supposedly paid off Tasha K to stop talking about his child molestation, which is still being investigated in North Carolina. And then Larry Reed, he has his boyfriend, a dude with a weave name, I think it's Conscious TV. And
shout out to Conscious TV for the shout out. Shout out to my boy Conscious TV. You got a shout out, child. You know, this is not his first time shouting you out. And let me also say this too. You know who Conscious TV is because you be over there watching him. So we're not gonna play like you don't. We're not gonna play like you don't be over there watching him. Because you do. You do. Okay. Oh, not you said you thought I said Coochie. Oh, not me. I didn't say Coochie. I didn't say that.
And then he has another YouTuber that be attacking me. I call her Bald Headed Pam.
Shout out to Pam. Shout out to Pam. Shout out to Pam. I'm going to be very convinced that Pam is working today. But shout out to Pam because Pam is going to always get a shout out. Okay. Oh, you gave me another super chat. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. I see it. Let's see. Chef Donna is on Criminal Head Bumper. Y'all know I have to laugh and kiki when it comes to the bishop. Okay, I do. Let's bump out this super chat. Okay, you know we are grateful over here. Hey, let's try it. Hey, let's try it. Hey. I have no clue, y'all, why I say West Side. I am definitely from West Texas, but I don't know where the West Side stuff come from. Okay, that's just what that song, what that bump give me. Okay, let's see. He watched CTV to hear. Yeah, he'd been watching CTV for a while, even before the Mr. Arthur Miller's, respectfully Mr. Arthur Miller's daughter had went over there. He listened to that whole live. He had listened to that whole live. He know again. He know he be over there watching conscious TV. Come on now. He know. He know. Okay, let's keep going.
So he has like little cronies that's trying to do his work that I pay no attention to. It is what it is. And I have a life. I don't just sit behind the screen and talk about people. I actually.
What? What did you just say? What? Did you just say? Did you say you have a life and you don't sit behind the screen? Is that what you said? Is that, somebody tell me, is that what he said? Or do I gotta run that back? Is that what he said? He sit behind his screen and is that what that man just said? Hold on. I had to run that back real quick. Because what you just said, what?
So he has like little cronies that's trying to do his work that I pay no attention to. It is what it is. And I have a life. I don't just sit behind the screen and talk about people. I actually have a life.
He don't sit behind the screen and talk about people? What? Really? 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 So you just gonna sit up here and this is why I say lie versus lie, because that was just a ball fest lie you just told. Hold on, I got to run it back one more time because what?
Name, I think it's Conscious TV. And then he has another YouTube.
You say his name way too well for you not to know who he is. He said his name without hesitation. And I think his name is what? Conscious TV. He did not hesitate, which definitely tells me you over there watching him. You watching him. Child. I got two things I need to accomplish when I get off of this live. I'm trying to make hundreds and thousands of dollars. And I'm also trying to be on Larry Reed's payroll. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying.
YouTuber that be attacking me. I call her bald-headed Pam. So he has like little cronies that's trying to do his work that I pay no attention to. It is what it is. And I have a life. I don't just sit behind the
Larry got some long money. Okay. Larry got some long money because he paying Pam and Tasha. Now listen, I know for a fact Pam ain't cheap. So Larry is paying, honey. He's paying
the screen and talk about people. I actually have a life. And y'all be, and let me tell you something. Any pastor, any preacher.
I don't sit behind my screen and talk about people because I actually have a life. That is such a lie, sir. We haven't found the life that you live yet.
Anybody that want to start a class action lawsuit against these lying bloggers that's causing problems just in families, right?
What did the bloggers cause to happen in your family? Okay. You mad because the bloggers be catching you in all your bull Swiss? Is that what you mad about? Newsflash. We ain't up here lying on you. We're up here reading court documents, up here talking about interviews you done. So how we lying? How we lying? How we lying? How we lying? How we lying?
Families, inbox me because Tarsha K definitely has a lawsuit coming. Yes, she has one definitely. So she needs to get her bag right? She needs to get her bag right. And Cardi B, yeah, she's trying to hide some money. So my team is doing a lot of research, and she's trying to hide things and put things in other people's name and all type of stuff. You know how it go. Y'all know how it go, right? And she's looking to file bankruptcy. No, you should have stopped. You shouldn't have been talking about that young lady. And then let me tell you what she tells me. So when we was cool, she was like, "Oh, Bishop, it was crazy." And Cardi B and them paid off the judges. I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Okay, all right, cool. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Let's talk about this Larry Reid and his molestation."
I don't believe that for one bit. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't believe that for one bit. I don't believe that you literally sat up and said, "Oh, I don't want to hear nothing about that. Let's talk about that." I believe you said, "Let's talk about this stuff," but I don't believe that you said, "Let's not talk about Cardi B's situation with Tasha K." I don't believe you said that because we know who you are. I don't believe you said that. I'm just saying.
Well, she tried to make me drink the Kool-Aid, talking about Cardi B paid off judges. What judges are getting paid off now? Like, come on. That's back in the day. Now, there might be racism in the justice system, but paying judges over, like, come on, you did what you did, and your appeal got denied. So that means it was in front of one court, you lost, and then it went to the appellate court, and you lost.
Let's talk about all the stuff that you done lost.
No, you're a creep. You're a creep. That's what you are. Tarsha K is a creep, and she's a liar. She's a liar. Okay, she's a liar. And I want y'all to get an understanding that, you know, the devil is busy, y'all. He's busy. And I want y'all to know, right, that it's our own people. Y'all haven't heard me say anything about Tarsha K.
Too much credit to the devil.
She keeps attacking me. We got the videos and stuff, attacking me, talking about me, attacking me. And I'm like, yo, I thought we was
y'all
cool.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button in case you forgot.
I did too. You know, and she just wilded on me and just started going crazy.
Nah, for real. It's 331 people in here, and I don't even have 200 likes on this video. Can y'all hit that like button, please? I'm not doing nothing but just giving y'all my take on what's exactly going on. So can we please hit the like button? Please. Thank you.
Because she need content. And that's what she used to say. And I didn't understand. She used to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get the, she used to say, I'm gonna get the nigga mad. I'm gonna get Larry Reid mad. Watch what's coming. I'm gonna get the nigga mad. And when she met up with Levontre, she called Larry Reid, right? She called Larry Reid and told Larry Reid and said, yo, I'm about to do a story on you, and I got some receipts. And he was like, well, you ain't got nothing on me. You ain't got nothing on me. Not knowing that Larry Reid was in the victim's Facebook Messenger inbox asking for his forgiveness for the molestation, right? And it's crazy. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so
she was telling a lie. That's why
they was there, and Larry Reid,
you don't remember lies,
was like, no, you don't have no receipts. And she was like, I do. So then that's when the inbox messaging from Larry Reed to the victim because he never deleted those. So yes, Larry Reed is definitely 1,000%. I believe a child.
Larry Reed is definitely 1000%. I believe that statement already right there. You ain't got nothing but a foul lying tongue. That statement right there alone. What?
Molester. And now Tasha K with her bald headed man is now not talking about it. If you really cared about this young boy, right, you would have still kept going. You don't call him no more.
Let's be completely honest. If you really cared about the person, what was you gonna do about it? See, this is the very reason, and this is why I told y'all I saw them falling out months ago. Whenever they started talking about this particular situation, I told y'all they was going to fall out. And the reason why I said that is because again, neither one of them, and we're gonna keep it all the way 100. Neither one of them cared about the victims. That's keeping it completely real. If these are real, true victims, y'all didn't treat them as such. Y'all had got some information on somebody that you did not like, and it was something that you thought was going to be able to take this man down. We just gonna call it what it is. One thing about it, I'm gonna keep it a buck all the time, and that's what that was. Y'all didn't have his whoever the guy is or multiple guys, y'all didn't really have their best interests at heart. Because the way y'all planned and had your own plans for individually, Tasha K had her own plan, and I believe this man had his own plan as well. And again, there you are a whole bishop though, bro. You're a whole bishop out here though. That's the part I don't understand. So we supposed to believe that you really care about somebody when again you wasn't just you used that man, you used his story to exploit and try to bring somebody down that you did not like. We're just gonna keep it a buck. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. Sorry. But we're not gonna sugarcoat it, and we're not gonna act like that's not what it was, because it's most definitely what it was, bro. Bro, neither one of y'all cared about the story at all. Because you talking about she not speaking to the victims, but are you still talking to the victims? Come on now. Like, this is what we're not gonna do. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's 328 people watching me. If something of that sort has happened to you and you are listening to this, you know down in your shanana, in your spirit, in your heart of hearts, that neither one of these had those victims' interest at heart at all. And that's facts. And I'm going to forever say that. I've had something happen to me. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do an interview with somebody that I know doesn't like the person that I'm having this issue with, or that I'm saying that has this issue. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, that also makes me side eye the victim as well. And I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. It make me side eye you too. Because it honestly looked like you were in on this plan or anything that they contrived together. It seemed like you were in on it. And again, that's just how I feel about it, which is why I stayed away from it. I didn't I didn't talk about the documentary. I didn't watch it. I didn't do any of that because that's not something I'm going up for. Being a true victim to sexual abuse, sexual assault. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You don't you that what they did ain't it. It's not it. It's not it. And so that's just how I feel. That's literally how I feel. Yeah, they just wanted a story. They didn't care. Wanted a story, and they was gonna run with however it came out. And again, I couldn't rock with that. I couldn't rock with that. I'm just saying. Okay, let's keep watching, y'all. Sorry. I had to get that off my chest.
More, you don't say nothing. You on to the next story. Right? You on to the next story. Right? You right on to the next story. And everybody told me not to trust you. Everybody told me not to trust you. And I said, nah, she's cool, whatever. You know, she's.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, y'all know I love a good troll. Y'all know I love a good troll. Hold up. Wait. Oddly enough, I see the comment in my in the chat, but I don't see it publicly. Hold on. I'm sorry. Y'all know I love a good troll. I love a good troll, honey. One of these trolls said, y'all jealous, envious, and miserable, or something like that. They said, okay, call it what you want to, baby. Call it what you want to. Let me tell you something. I got something for you. You a bum. You a bum. How about that? You a bum.
She said she want to help the boy out that got molested. I said, all right, cool. But anyway, y'all, I'm going. So that lie that she's conjuring up that Bishop Whitehead and Foxy Brown was doing scams is a lie, right? It is a complete lie, y'all. And she, you know, obviously her husband ain't doing the right thing, because if he was anything as a man, he wouldn't let his wife lie. So his mutant ninja turtle looking behind, you know what I'm saying? She wants to go, oh,
Sir, are you for real? You calling him a Ninja Turtle? Sir, what? Wait a minute. 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 Did he just call Tasha's husband a Ninja Turtle? Like he don't look like a snapping turtle? Is that really what we're gonna do, sir? That's really what we're gonna do? Oh my gosh. Sir, really?
my husband knows jujitsu. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. All right. What you telling me he knows karate for? Like, what, you kidding me?
Well, once you get in the ring
like
with
Master
him,
Splinter. He's a clown, and that's why
once you get in the ring
look
with
the
him,
way
you want to
look.
get in the ring with
So,
everybody else.
I'm going, y'all. I can't. I said what I have to say. I got so much more to say, but I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all gotta stop listening to this fraud, Tasha K. And she better be very careful about what she say about me, because everything's recorded. Yup, I got people on her app that's watch for the bishop on her YouTube. And if you say any more lies, all we're gonna do is add it to the lawsuit. Right? You ain't gotta worry about nothing else. We just gonna hit your pockets. And that's why she kept saying, oh, I'm just not gonna answer.
Not I'll choose Flavor Flavor.
You ain't got no money to answer. Okay, your wife will get some. He blocked you since you saying that bad. Yeah. So
Wait. Somebody in the comments said somebody in the comments said that somebody in his comments said that he need to try out for baddies NY. Now he need to go audition for the baddies.
yeah, so Tasha K never had compassion for Levontre. I believe she knew, because even Larry Reed said, he said, you knew about that. You knew, I told you about it. And that's what got her mad, because she was calling me saying, he said, I knew. He said, I knew, and I didn't know. You knew. Just so you're a snake. And just how you snake me and telling everybody that we had a falling out. If we had a falling out, I said, yo, we had a falling out. I don't like her. I really don't know why she flipped. But when I got the phone call that Larry Reed paid her off, then it makes sense. So she always talking about, I got 1 million YouTube subscribers. All right, cool, no problem. So hopefully it's gonna pay for the for these defaults that you're going to. And I know how to do it right. Watch this, because I'm gonna take everything. I'm gonna take everything. Believe that. So get ready. Get ready.
Now you need to be on Ronnie.
Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, Larry Reed molested that young boy. And it's supposed to be 2 other boys, but they're older now. And it's one preacher that's in North Carolina.
I just don't understand though, bro. Like, so you literally sue people for talking about you in a way that you feel like is wrong. But you literally get up on the internet and do the same exact thing to everybody else. So nobody is supposed to come back twice as hard. Like, sir, you're pathetic.
That everybody know about, and it's another guy. So yes, yeah. But y'all still on this page, y'all still doing what y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. He is the child molester, right? And Tasha K knew about it. I believe it. Because when he said that, I said, huh? She's like, no, he's lying. He's lying. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, well, I'll take your word because I know he is a liar and I know he's a foul individual. But then when you flipped on me and lied on me and run around here telling everybody that I wanted you to do this and I tried to control you, I'm like, and we had an argument and you told me, I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. So listen, y'all, I love y'all with the love of Jesus. And let me get back into being the bishop. I just wanted to let y'all know and set the record straight.
Let me get back to being the bishop.
Is a liar. Tasha K
Let me get back to being the bishop. What? Let me get back to being the bishop. No, he not trying to sue them white bloggers because he know that they gonna get him for his money. Okay, it's one particularly that he does YouTube videos as well. I actually came up with him like right after I created this live. I actually saw him. I saw him and I saw all of his videos. He even got a video about the bishop liking the strippers pages and stuff like that. Them Instagram strippers. I mean, not Instagram strippers. My bad. Instagram models. You know where he liked the breasts and stuff like that. Y'all know I already showed y'all that over here. But he do be on there liking them breasts and stuff like that. And them pictures on them Instagram models and stuff like that. And they do not be black. And you be right over there liking it and wanting to be a part of it. Do I still got that up here? Or the people think I be playing? Do I still got that? I don't think. Yes, I do. I'm just saying, Reverend. See, this is what you need to be worried about. This is what you need to be worried about right here. Okay? You need to be worried about your name and you double tapping on these women's breasts and stuff. That's what you need to be worried about. Okay? Because you be over there doing it. And see, again, I be trying to figure out how is it okay for you to be calling out other people and talking about other people, but when people call you out, it's also wrong. But you want to be this famous bishop. Well, famous bishop, you're gonna be famous, okay? While you out here liking these pictures. Okay. So I want you to know that. All right. So I just wanted y'all to see that. Okay. Yes, he is out there liking them Instagram models, pictures. He liking their breasts and stuff like that.
And she's mad that she looked like the way she looked. She just sloppy. Have y'all ever seen she's like her body just go every which way?
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. hold up, hold up, hold up. Did he just ask us if we have ever looked at Tasha K's body? Sir, sir, sir. But then when she eat your wife up, you mad about it? Sir, sir. You talk about her body, but the moment that somebody try to talk about your wife, you mad. I'm confused. I'm confused. You got to be able to give the same energy that you giving, sir. That's fact.
If y'all see her body just go every which way, and just because she got her teeth done, I got nice teeth.
Why you smiling and missing some teeth on the side? I know I am, so child, we ain't gonna even go there. All I'm saying is you shouldn't even brought up the teeth. You shouldn't even brought up the teeth, sir, because anybody do a inspection of your mouth, you got some missing stuff along the side. You know what I'm saying? Tasha K said she'll give you $500 so you can go get that teeth fixed. Them side teeth that's missing. But you say you got beautiful teeth. What? 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 Okay.
And they're not fake. And just because she got her teeth done, she want to sit here, you know, and talk. Let me tell y'all something about Bishop.
Somebody
right?
say you got a whole row of teeth behind your original teeth.
You know, and I thank God for my life.
Somebody said, somebody said, somebody in them comments said, you got a whole row of teeth behind your original teeth. Oh.
I thank God for my ministry, and I thank God I'm still alive. Amen. And let me tell y'all,
the ministry that you say you got 40 to 50 people that come to service, and you say you got 20 to 40,000 people that watch online. Oh,
something about the Jesus that I serve, right? He is the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and the end. And the Bible says in Psalms 105:15, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. So she got other things to worry about. But I just wanted to set the thing straight. I wanted to set the record straight that she's a lot. Yeah, listen, y'all. I have nothing against this woman until.
Oh, I see how it's going. I see how it's going. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so he about to go into all of this stuff. He about to go into altar call and altar prayer and all of this stuff. He going into altar prayer, talking about mess. Lord, forgive my haters because they don't. We don't got to do all that. We do not got to do all of that. Okay, we don't.
Still, I heard she's just lying and making stuff up. She's a liar. She's a liar. So, and then, you know, all this other stuff, y'all gonna see the truth come out. And then y'all all gonna say, wow, Bishop, I'm sorry. We understand that she was under attack. And I'm like, no problem, no problem, no problem. Now let's go serve Jesus. Let's go serve Jesus.
Now let's go serve Jesus. Sir. Now let's go serve Jesus. What?
Hold on a second. All right, y'all. So listen, is there anyone, because I always want to take this opportunity for salvation. There's so many of y'all up here. Y'all don't come on to church, but y'all come on for some mess. Is there anyone that want to accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior?
Y'all, I refuse to go to hell with him. Okay. I will answer to my own shortcomings and sins. I will not add his along with mine. Okay. So I do not care what you got to say because you ain't fit to send me to hell. Okay? You're not sending me to hell. Who do altar call at the end of a whole bunch of mess? Who do that? Who do that? Okay, listen, y'all. I am so glad that y'all was able to see all of that, right? I think I can play Tasha K's response, y'all. I can actually tell y'all she didn't really say much in her response because she said her husband told her not to respond to him. But she deleted both of those videos. However, the first video wasn't that long. Again, she was still clowning him, talk about he need to get his side teeth fixed and all of that kind of stuff. She was eating him up. Okay. She was eating him up. But I'm gonna do something different today. Okay. Typically, I don't drop the link when we talk about the bishop. But I saw a couple people say that they got a couple things to say. However, when y'all come up here, y'all know, okay, y'all can't be up here cussing. Okay, no cussing, no cussing, no no talking over each other and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's really the rules. Okay, it ain't gonna be a proud morning, but I did want to drop the link and see what y'all have to say. Okay. Oh, y'all want me to play y'all favorite video? Y'all want to play y'all favorite video? Okay, hold on one second. Here we go.
Present you as he turns this great leader, Chief Apostle LAMORE Whitehead. Come on.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Oh, yeah, I was over here laid out. That band is enough for me, okay? That band is enough for me. Whoever is late, this is what I picture that person over there doing on that organ. I just picture them just laying on the organ, just laying on it. It sounds so graceful, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Okay, let me drop this link. Well, I think I already did, but I'm gonna do it again. Okay, and let me pin it. I'm gonna play it one more time for you. One more time.
Present you as he turns this great leader, Chief Apostle LAMORE Whitehead. Come on.
Oh, sorry, y'all, I was laid out. That music just get me every time, and I just be want to lay out, just lay out, just lay out before them. Okay, just lay out before them. Okay, our first guest, we have Miss Patricia. Okay, hey, Miss Patricia, how you doing, love?
Good morning, Chef Don Don. How are
How
you?
you? I am doing good. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great.
Good, good. It's Friday. It's Friday.
I know tomorrow's my birthday.
Come
I'll
on,
be
well, happy early
45.
birthday to you. Look, come on, 45. That is a blessing, and happy early birthday to you.
Thank you, hon.
Hope you turn
Um,
up.
I don't know. I haven't been feeling that well. But
Oh,
you know what? I'm glad that you dropped the link of the story. Reason why, because I've been following the story, Chef Don Don, from beginning, from all of you guys, you Conscious, Pam Esquad, Esquad, really be. And you guys are really great content creators. I'm not gonna lie. And
Thank
so um, I'm proud to see so many of my Black people doing it, and doing it well. And I like the fact that you don't sugarcoat it with this clown. This man is a clown. He's a liar, and so is Tasha K. And they just alike. That's why they don't get along. But he thought that she was his friend. She said it from jump that she does not have any friends in this business. So why you thought that you was any better when you was trying to? They both was trying to come after Larry Reed. I thought that was messed up. They only did that because they wanted to bury him and ruin his reputation and his career. I feel like if Larry Reed really did that, why wasn't he in jail? Why wasn't he prosecuted for this crime?
right.
And
Now I'm with you on that.
his name is being tarnished, and everybody's calling him a child molester. He's sick, but this man was accused of touching his own children.
You better speak facts. You better speak facts because the crazy thing is y'all, if I had time today, I was gonna pull up that live where he was addressing his ex-wife. His ex-wife put out those allegations about him. And remember,
Yeah,
he
so
done a whole live trying to address her about it.
yes, but here's the thing, Chef Don Don. When you pulled up his the likes of the Instagram models, but
Mhm.
you notice they light bright, nearly white, but he like them type of women, light skin, which is nothing wrong. You can like what you like, but he beat up on the Black women, the darker women. Yeah, there you go. He like all them, but
Mhm.
he beat up. And don't get me wrong, I cannot stand Tasha K. But the fact that she's a dark skinned woman and she has short hair by choice, it's mighty funny. Everybody he look around that's darker skin, they bald head, like he was calling Pam Esquire bald head. Pam Esquire she's a beautiful woman, and I'm sure she got more hair than his tacky wife. Cause we ain't never seen her without makeup and without that wig on her head.
Period.
So we don't know what she really looked like.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you
He's
on
so
that.
he's such disrespectful, and then he's saying the N word, and like he talking about he got nice teeth. Look at them big, huge front teeth. They are crooked. He missing a whole freaking row. He is tacky, and that man is ugly, and he looked like them fish off of SpongeBob. He needs to shut up.
That
He needs
is
to
a
shut
fact.
his mouth. I really cannot stand this man. I cannot stand nothing about him. I can't even stand his name. Lamar, it stands for Limar. He's just a liar. Sit your
Yeah.
tacky self down and get ready for prison.
Hey,
Please.
hey, Aunt Natty. Hey,
Hey,
Miss
babe.
Queen Omega. How are you? How are you? How y'all feeling this
Okay.
morning?
You know I'm ready,
Good.
Chef. You know I'm ready. I'm sitting on ready.
Well, I'm gonna get Queen Omega, and then I'm gonna come back to you.
All right.
What's going on, Queen?
Good,
How are you? How are you?
good morning. Good morning. Chef Don Don in the house.
In the
And my
house.
name, yes, my name is Rivka Omega. And
Okay,
thank you for
okay. Now I
calling
can
me
remember
Queen.
that.
Yeah, Queen Omega. And Rivka means Rebecca in Hebrew. And I'm a Black African Ethiopian Jewish woman. So the real Jew, Jewish.
Okay,
And it's Rivka. Yeah, but you can call me Queen Mega. Thank you.
okay.
Good morning, queens on the panel, my sisters
Good
up
morning.
here, and the
Good
brothers
morning.
and the kings. Can I call you my brother Don Don? Chef Don
Absolutely,
Don?
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, let's get it. I call him criminal head bishop because that's what I call him. I don't even give him the due of respect to call him his name, Lamar, Lion Lamar, or whatever you want to call him. He's criminal head bishop to me. I'm just counting down the days when he's going to go to jail, okay, and serve his time for the humanity of crimes that he did to so many people. Brother Larry Reed spoke his truth, said what he said about his whole life that he didn't have to bring out, because I've been following our brother Larry Reed and I love that brother. First of all, he apologized where he needed to apologize to. And what I tell people is, instead of listening to criminal head bishop that just came out on these streets when his church got robbed, and he lied about that and he got caught about that. He does not know Larry Reed for point blank period. So if you don't know somebody, how can you talk about somebody? That one and that part. Second off, Tasha Kane only went with him because she wanted to extort more money out of Larry Reed, because brother Larry Reed is a giving person and he was friends with that. I don't even like calling her name, so I'm just gonna call her Kay. Okay, okay, and that's it. And she basically was begging him for money because she ran to Africa. She already knew somebody was on her bumper for lying and extorting and making these lies. And you know, we're talking about Carly B. You like her, you love her, I love her. And she went after the bit. Went after the B, sorry, went after the B and basically won her case. So then it's like Larry Reed was like, no, 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 I'm done with you. You know, I tried to help you. You wasn't listening. I tried to help you with Carly B, and she wasn't taking his info and help. So he was just done with her. He said, I got to serve all ties. I got to just break this tie between us. That's what he did. And then all of a sudden, here come freaking criminal head bishop when he did this with his church, and then he went after Larry Reed. King Jives is my brother, going after so many people. And Pam Esquire, that's my baby, that's my girl. I love her, I support her, and I love her, point blank period. She went and was helping the church out in Brooklyn. He went and stole a church. He's calling himself a bishop. No, you're a criminal head bishop. You need to be in jail, point blank period. So now and people was warning him, telling him, don't get with Kay, she gonna turn on you like she do everybody. She use you, and he didn't listen. And now he's wondering, oh, why is she so mad at me? Why she? Because you are a criminal head. Okay, bishop, that needs to be jail, put away 10 feet under. Okay, under the jail. I'll resume. You go ahead. You guys can keep it going. I'll fall back.
Thank you. Annette, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, first of all, let me say good morning to the two guests that just came up. Bald Head Feisty, and I have the real Brain T.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of
Salute,
all,
salute.
I named him Lamo from the gate. Remember that, Sheriff?
You did.
I named him Lamo. They both snakes. TK just struck first, and he mad. We knew TK was going to, all the mess he had on him, we knew when she got through using him, she was going to do a story on him. He, like she said, I put in the chat last night, he calling Larry a CM. His own wife called him one with his own children. And I think he kind of want Larry. You know, he obsessed with him. He talks about him a little too much. No matter what comes up, Dr. Reed name come up. And I'm gonna advocate for you to get on the payroll, you Pam, and really be.
I'm just saying, child. They say we getting hundreds and thousands and stuff. He said we getting hundreds and thousands. I just need to be on payroll, and I think you already on payroll. That bun look real fresh. I'm with really, I would really be, baby. I think you ain't trying to tell us the truth, but I think you already on payroll. You talking about
somebody. He talking about somebody teeth. I know I can get 3 pounds of butter off of his, and them side teeth been missing. I mean, you can drive your car between his side teeth and park it, and have room to get out and walk around a little bit.
Nettie, did you notice that one tooth in the front matched that seat he was sitting against?
And then he gonna talk about somebody ugly. I know he don't have any mirrors in his house to look at himself. Have he really looked at himself?
No.
Talking about Flavor Flav was the good looking kid in the family.
Ooh.
Compared to him. He looked like something from the Tales of the Crypt. He looked like he been burnt, Cajun fried, and they left him in the oven too long. And bald head, according to somebody else, his mammy bald headed. And we don't know what the runaway wife looked like. He talking about his wife. Y'all talking about the runaway wife that ran away in the middle of the night? The spiritual wife, because can't nobody find no license nowhere. Just like we can't find somebody else's license that's getting a divorce. Can't nobody find his. I'll be glad when they get him his orange Indy suit. And if he mentioned, touch not my anointing one more time, I'm calling the feds myself and tell them come pick this ninja up. I am so sick of this clown. And he don't know tonight is Friday night. He finna get roasted.
Tasha came out to roast him down
You
to
think
the
he
ground
look burnt
out
up
on that app,
crispy
baby,
now?
and I will be present.
You
Yeah,
think he burnt
Courtney.
up crispy now? I don't even like TK either. But I'm tempted to pay $12 tonight, but I gotta be at work. I won't be able to hear it. If I had Dan to call me in, I was tempted to pay that $12 and then stop it after that, just to hear her roast his crispy burnt. He looked like when you put your meat in the oven and go to sleep and forget to take it out till the smoke alarm go off. And he always, you can tell when somebody have a low intelligence. They attack your sexuality or your looks when they have nothing else to say.
Low hanging fruit.
All this man said was, "You a bum.
You a bum.
You a bum."
What you
Really?
Yeah, a
That's
bum,
literally
bum.
all you
Have
have.
you noticed? I think he has some form of autism because he basically every time he get on live, he repeats what he say to. I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. The train never was in the station for you to lose. You never had any thought. You can't lose what you never
He
had.
ain't autistic, Natty. He just lacks creativity.
He rambles. He rambles. He repeats. I want his theme song should be "They locked me up and won't let me out." I'm gonna call the feds myself if I hear him say one more time, touch not. First of all, you're not anointed. Let's get that right. You have to be anointed for that scripture to apply to you.
Damn.
You named yourself bishop. You paid them 15 people to be at that little celebration you had. You paid for the apostleship.
He paid 15 people to come to the celebration.
Let me tell you something. I'm AME. When they had those kind of ceremonies, baby, you have all the bishops from all the districts there.
You do.
They
You
travel
have
far and
pastors there. Those churches, especially them churches with the big membership and the big
Wait,
money.
I natty. Wait, I natty.
You better say it.
What y'all not about to do is
You
act
know
like
my
this
grandmama
church
is
was
AME.
Bitch, I mean, Chef, if you say that,
y'all not about to do that. Y'all see it's only standing room only in this.
Chief Apostle LAMORE Whitehead. Come on.
Y'all can unmute.
You right, brother. You are right. Chef Don Don.
She's a stupid woman down that house.
Chef, that must have been the
Y'all see
Who
it is
said that?
standing room only in that building, okay?
Who said that must be
he
the dress
took some of Pauline's money he stole from Pauline. Some of that $90,000 he stole from Sister Pauline. He paid them 15 people to come to that.
He paid the
And talking about his congregation. I bet you it be I bet you it don't be 5 people online listening to his service.
He said it's 20,000 or 40,000 when he did that interview with Mark Lamont.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And I say his name is LAMORE, didn't I?
Yeah, he lies a lot.
And he need to stop using that man's name and find his real pappy. Tell his mama to get a DNA from half of Brooklyn with 2 O's and she might find his daddy.
Well, we at least know that's his mama because she looked just like his ugly behind.
I never seen her.
She is ugly.
Oh,
that
Lord.
mama is ugly.
And I heard she was bald headed too.
She is, and ugly.
Ooh-wee.
Put
Oh
ugly
my
on it. Add the
gosh.
ugly. He
Ooh-wee.
looked just like his mama, so at least we know that
Who
is
ain't
his
gonna be
mammy.
mad at me, y'all? I'm letting
Oh,
him.
y'all cold blooded. Y'all gonna roast the man, mama.
She
She say
ugly.
she
I
ain't said
believe
Y'all
nothing. Y'all
you.
gonna let her live.
crazy.
He needs to check Mr. Miller's brothers because they say they tag teamed. The both of them say they had her. So Mr. Miller might be his uncle. Now that's what
Shout
Mr.
out to
Miller daughter said now.
shout out to Tarsha in the chat. Okay,
And you
her
better stop
name,
or you be bald headed too.
her name
I,
really
I,
is
I am bald
Tarsha.
headed, baby, but it's by choice. I cut it. I get it cut every
I
month.
like
I
being
get it
bald
good
headed.
friend.
Baby, I'm gonna roast him
I'm
every day
bald
and be
headed by
Shout
bald
out.
choice.
headed.
I wish she would come at me. I'm gonna make another new profile because he done blocked me again and get on
Me
his
too.
live.
He's
Let him
always
call me
blocking
bald
me.
headed. I'm gonna
Hey,
roast him from
Tarsha.
his rooter to
Let
his
me
tutor.
give me just a second, Natty. Let me give a shout out to Tarsha in the
Hey,
chat.
Tarsha.
Now, if y'all don't know who Tarsha is the young lady who Whitehead put his hands
Hands
on
on.
during that
Oh,
service.
she's
Okay,
beautiful. Hi, Tasha.
and
Hi,
she's in the
Tasha.
chat. Shout out to her because anytime I need something on them man, I can ask Tarsha. Okay, so
Hey,
shout out to
beautiful sis
Tarsha.
Tasha.
Hi,
Tasha's
Shout out to
Tasha.
her
Get
again.
I got it, but I want him to. Ooh, Tasha. Ooh.
salute to Tasha.
The real
Salute,
Brian,
salute.
Mr. Brian,
I wish
you
he would have
there?
choked me. It would have been a different outcome. He would have
I'm
been
telling
missing
you,
all them teeth.
I'd have drug him out of there by that
Or
collar he
would have.
had on.
He only stand 4'8" anyway. While he talking about
Ooh.
Kurt Franklin
Oh my
got
God.
D.O. Hughley got a little man complex. What you thought you were ugly? Okay, ugly?
Yeah. So you guys have to go back. I did an impromptu interview with Tarsha. You guys have to go back and listen to their interview. I believe it was probably about a month ago now. But we talked about it. She was present when the whole
I was on.
situation was going with Glory of God. She was there filming, and we was able to see everything. So
Yeah,
shout
I
out
saw
to
that
her.
live.
Shout out to her.
The
Bryant,
real
Mr. Bryant, you
BMP.
there? You muted.
Yes, I am. I
What's
am.
going on? What's going on? What you got to say
Man,
about the video?
man, when I tell you I got my life together when Tasha said, "Where is your side tooth?" I died laughing. And then when he tried to comfort her husband, and it was funny to me because he was like, "So what you got to say about him?" And she said, "So where is your bitch? Like, where is your bitch?" I'm like, "What?" I said, "Wait a minute." And then when he said, "I got more hair than your wife under that lace front that you stole for," I was weak. I was weak. And I was just like, I just don't understand that it kind of have you noticed when every time whatever his name is,
Limo.
Whitehead could thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Limo. Every time Limor keeps on lying, and he doesn't like it when we actually speak on the real truth and we get to the facts of the matter, and he's always throwing these lawsuits like he's windmilling, like he's about to get these 200 million. I know he's not gonna get these $1 million. He's not gonna get it. And it's like there is nothing defamatory about Lamore because he did those things. He went to jail for these things, you know. So I just kind of believe that he did it again in a much greater scheme, and he had to pay for this in order for him to get a ceremony. He had to. He don't even own the Rolls Royce. He leased them.
Yeah.
That's
So.
terrible.
And I just feel like the way how he's going about these things is trying to be on the center of attention. It tells me that he has a longing for attention for someone that he's supposed to be getting attention from. It's his
He got
mother.
it from his ugly mama.
His
Why
mama
she
ain't
keep
doing
calling
that.
that woman ugly?
Yes, he did.
Maybe
She is.
he couldn't stand the reflection of his mother to him because he's pretty much ugly himself too. So with that being said, when just Miss Lady said she said he's been in the oven too long. That's why he got to be greased up every time. Okay,
Period.
that's why he's so shining like ugly ass star. But anywho, but it's funny.
Oh,
But it's funny how it's just I am cackling in the spirit. My spirit is weak right now. I'm just speechless. Oh my God. Like, why would this man continue to do lawsuits? We're gonna add it on the lawsuit. We're gonna add it on the lawsuit. What you gonna do?
And here's a little bit of tea for y'all. Here's a little bit of tea for y'all.
I feel
I'm
like
drinking. I'm sipping.
You know, he was supposed to serve Belmonte. Okay. We heard about that lawsuit way back in March, right?
Right.
Here we are in May, and that man still ain't been served.
King James ain't been served either.
So I'm trying to figure out what is it? Did you and Brian the Ponder, the one that is gone because he ain't get his coins, okay? He is the one that submitted these lawsuits. So, you know, good luck, sir. That's all I got to say with that one. Because you in that it stated that Brandon Belmonte had 20 days to respond. How you gonna respond to something you ain't never served?
But Chef, right quick, if he win those lawsuits, all the money gonna go to those people he done swindled out of their money, so he still ain't gonna have ish.
Right. I don't know why you would be doing that when you got a federal indictment on you. That I don't understand whatsoever. And some of y'all also got to remember too. Not only is Miss Pauline not only is he suing her, I mean, is she suing him, but he's also her situation is named in the indictment. Of course, her name is not, it just says parishioner, but he getting hit both ways when it comes to Miss Pauline Anderson. She's suing him, and that's a federal charge. So
Can I make an idea, because I think I have a theory of why he's doing all these lawsuits. Just keep in mind when you do all these lawsuits, whatever information that you find out in each lawsuit can also help another lawsuit, and then that can also help him to win the case. So that's why he's doing all these lawsuits back to back, and you just don't know what happened during discovery. Whatever he finds out, he's going to be able to use those information for other lawsuits. That's the game plan. So I'm sorry, Limo, I got to tell your little theory here, because this is what I think this is what you're trying to do. And I think that he is trying to go all these lawsuits, trying to find discovery, trying to find something to work with to help him win the different cases that he's on. And that's what I believe. What you all think?
Criminal Bishop Head ain't gonna win nothing, y'all.
No, he's
You
not.
can go with lawsuit after lawsuit till his head turns blue, the frog. Okay?
but
Let me tell you
frivolous. These
something.
amounts are out of control. Come on now.
Yeah, because a lot of those lawsuits has been dismissed. What he's doing is using the court system, he's using the taxpayers, and you know what? All of it is going to come crashing down when he goes to the federal prison. Okay? And when he's 10 feet under that prison, because let me tell you, karma is a mother, sweetie, and it's coming. It is coming for you, Bishop.
And do you
But I do
notice
have.
whenever they talk about Miss Pauline, he never says he didn't get her money. He always says she was not a member of my church. He
No,
didn't
he
never
says
say
she's
he
not
didn't
a
steal that woman
parishioner.
money. Yeah.
See,
But
It don't
is
matter
like
if she was a parishioner or not.
we know that, but that shows his mentality.
Yeah.
Chef, I just have to say this.
Yes, it's your turn now anyway.
I know Aunt Natty is bald headed just like myself, but I detect some other bald headed spirits up here.
Oh, it's some other bald headed spirits up here. Who else bald headed? I'm baby.
Because it's a lot.
I'm not bald headed.
It's a lot of imagery on here towards the bishop and his wife, and come to find out his mama too. Y'all know every time you speak against that man, your hair fall out. I just want to warn y'all.
Well, honey.
Well, let me go ahead and let you know that I don't think your theory really worked. Okay. All this new growth I got, baby. I don't think that's what that is. Okay?
Well, I'm bald headed by choice too, Feist. I got mine cut again last week.
I
Baby,
know
I
that's
am
right.
bald headed by choice. But ain't no inventory burn up limo. Ain't no inventory bald headed because we never see her without that blonde hair with baby hair. And I'm so sick of these over 30 women walking around here with baby hair. That's old age hair. Stop it. You ain't had no baby hair in 30 years. The runaway bride that tried to run away in the middle of the night. He don't have a wife. She's the runaway. And they can't find no marriage license. He said one time, spiritual wife, but you a bishop. So you was shacking. Get out of here. And from what I heard, his bald head mama. So when none of them bald head by choice, they was bald head because they were just flat out bald headed.
Not the mama.
Well, I just want to say that I am enjoying seeing those two, the gutter snipe versus the scammer, the liar versus the thief, go back and forth. I say let them rumble. Let them go as low as they can go.
And I'm gonna laugh.
And may the best
every
lawsuit
time.
win.
I'm gonna laugh.
And I just hope Larry Reed can get his money before the feds do.
I'm just saying they both snakes in the garden of no Eden, and she just struck first.
I enjoyed the show.
I
I've
did
been
too.
saying this for going on a year now. That them two
But
is gonna
see,
turn on each other.
this is crazy because I told y'all, I those that are in my Patreon, y'all know I'm not lying when I say this. But I told y'all a few months ago when I saw that picture of Tasha K and him sitting down where he had all of these papers in his lap. This was before they went on that press tour when she was in Africa lately, right? I said, y'all, I give these folks a few months. I said they finna get ready to fall out. As soon as that documentary was over, I said they're gonna fall out right then and there. And sure enough, it happened. It happened. It happened right before our eyes. We knew it.
That's what they get. Users trying to use each other. Like I say, the both of them are snakes in the no garden of Eden. And he gonna call her a fraud. I said, well, a fraud knows a fraud.
Yeah.
A liar knows a liar. And a bald head, no, he don't know no bald head. Cause Pam definitely ain't bald headed. And I'm gonna need him. I did get on one of his lives. That's when he blocked me. And I told him he need to run my nieces and nephews their money since they making thousands and thousands of dollars off of him. I say, would you run them their money? He say, you blocked.
I'm just saying, please run us our money. Please run us our money because we need it. We need it. I need all my coins. Speaking of coins, it's time to take up a little bit of our offering. Okay. It is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Y'all know how we do it over here. Okay. Y'all know how we do it over here.
Did you see that, Shell?
See
Tasha
what?
say, and his wife allegedly bleaches her skin.
Ooh,
That's
not
not
the
the first.
skin.
I gotta keep it all the way above. That's not the first time I've heard that.
Ooh, I just can't see. She must have low self-esteem. Because when you looked at that man, what made you want to have children with something look like that? When you scared one of them might come out looking like him? I couldn't lay down with that man if he had a paper sack, a croquet sack, and a Walmart bag over his head. Because the first time I turned over and looked at him out of my sleep, I would have thought I was in a nightmare.
Your guys, brothers and sisters, do y'all remember Kermit the Frog?
Yeah.
He reminds me of that. But let me say something. Brother Larry Reed was trying to tell him when he started talking to Kay, because that's what I call her, to Kay, watch your back. She's gonna bite you like she bit me. But he didn't want to hear it. He's a gutter sniper, please.
And Queen, don't insult Kermit the Frog no more, please.
I could feel like we're not talking about the wife equally as we talk about LAMORE.
Herman ain't do nothing to nobody.
I feel like
Herman don't do
Asia,
nothing but help folks get an education.
I feel like the wife is more into it with her spiritual husband, but I just feel like that she couldn't be this blindsided. She could not know what was going on, what he was doing. Is it no way that she couldn't? And
But let's be clear. Let's be clear, though. Let's be super, super clear here. And Tarsha, if she's still in the chat, she can attest to this. One way I know this lady is not innocent, and I'm gonna say that is because she was the one that was running them classes that they allegedly said
exactly,
and she was asking them people for their social security number. Girl, I bet I don't. I bet I don't. We know what your husband done got locked up for. So why am I going to give you my social? No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
she's working with the feds, y'all. So that's why a lot of the information came out that we was able to hear and on Pam's show, and also really be and Teresa and everyone else, because that's where he's been getting into trouble, because she's working with the feds. Hello.
Because she don't want to get indicted. That's why.
Hello. There you go. Boom.
But even if she was, let's say if she was hypothetically legally married, even though we can't find no marriage license, she wouldn't be able to provide that information. But now that they're not married, she had that wiggle room and be able to get her stuff out of it by exposing whatever is going on.
Well, that saves the hair of her chinny chin chin that she's not legally married to him, because she would be in prison too. She'd be indicted too.
But can y'all? She guilty. But he grabbed Tarsha too comfortably in that church around her throat. Can you imagine what he would do? And you see how he tried to block her from leaving? Can you imagine what he did to that little bitty woman up in that house?
I can imagine. I can definitely imagine.
She looked bigger than him.
Definitely. He's a sociopath. I mean, and he controlled her, and basically how he acts to every other person on this live that we see him, we already know what she's going through, because what he's putting other people through that he doesn't even know, to be so disrespectful. Like, you on one, please get out of here, criminal Bishop head.
Most women, even most wives, even if they know their husband guilty, when their husbands do them press conferences lying, they look at Derrick Jackson's wife, how she sit with him through an interview. When Bill said, "I did not have sex with that woman," Hillary was sitting right there. Most wives will go with their husband to them press conferences and smile when that woman has never been at one press conference. She ain't been nowhere with him.
The interesting thing to me is when he got arrested last December, where was she
at? Not there. Missing in action, working with the feds on it.
But Chef Don, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Okay, this is as far as the mother. Supposedly, the mother slept with the brother and supposedly, what's his name?
Miller.
The daddy's name? Yeah, Miller. My thing is, if the mother did sleep with Miller, wasn't he married at the time?
Yeah. And they could throw a paper airplane at each other's door. No, she slept with both of Miller's brothers. They called her a door
Arthur Miller was married at the time.
But Arthur Miller had two brothers. His daughter said the uncles would sit up and laugh about how they both had slept with her and nicknamed her the doorknob.
Okay. Yeah.
Now y'all talking all in these.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who is coming in the room. But this is what I need y'all to do. See, I got manners. I need y'all to have some manners. Okay, y'all know what the manners is. All y'all have to do is like when you come on up in here. I know y'all mama taught y'all to speak to folks.
Hit that like. Don't be scared to speak. We ain't gonna buy
it. It's free 99.
It's free.
Oh, you know what? Can I say something? Yes. Can I say something on that? Like my brother, Chef Don, you know what YouTube is doing now, y'all? And I think this is what is happening is that you used to be able to when you go live and somebody goes and hit and then they're on live and it goes right to the live chat. Now the thing is if you go out of the live chat and you hit the like button, you can't get in. And then you have to go back onto your page to get back in and then the live chat comes on. But I just found out, guys, if this can help anybody, is that when you go and hit the like button and you want to get back into the live chat, just hit it. And then at the bottom, it'll say your name and said that Rivka Omega, you're going to be seen in the live chat. Hit that, and then it brings you right back into the live. That's what YouTube is doing. I guess if your guys just go out, just go out and hit the like button, and then when you try to come back in, they can't come back in. They because then the blue thing says that says something in blue. You guys just need to do it yourself to see what it says. But go down, look down, and see your name come across the bottom. Hit that, and then it puts you right back in the live. So I hope that can help out. But brother,
Thank you. Thank
Chef Don, just do it so then you know what I'm talking about, and then you can explain it to your subscribers. So I just
I
wanted to put
will. I
that
will.
out and hope
Sure.
that help out.
Thank you for
They
that
be
tip.
they be
Thank
doing
you.
some
I
wild
think
stuff over here on their YouTubes. They be
Too
Yeah, YouTube
funny.
be
thank you
silly,
for that tip.
and
I just want to
yeah,
say
and
to all the
everybody on
new
Super.
faces
Yeah,
that
and to all the beautiful
welcome.
people, can I just say something to all the beautiful people on live chat, even if you're watching on TV, because that's what I do. I do my TV and I also do my phone to give double the support. But listen, guys, these are content curators bringing us good content and good shows. This brother is just asking you to hit that like button, that thumb up button, so the algorithm for YouTube will bring more people to his show and to subscribe to him so he can grow. So, guys, it's not going to cost you anything but a smile and love. So, I just ask you, please hit that like button. Thank you.
It's free
thank you.
99.
Thank you.
Too
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
spicy.
you.
It's
I just
It's
want to
supposed to
say
for
be
to all the new
free.
I
faces,
will.
welcome. We always get so many new faces whenever we talk about the bishop. But
Lamo.
thank you all for joining us.
And
Make sure you
subscribe.
guys subscribe and hit that notification bell for more updates.
We
And
just hit
also
6,600
the like
subscribers.
button. And don't be afraid to
oh,
speak in the chat. We
congratulations.
love seeing new faces. We
Congratulations,
love greeting
nephew.
people.
Oh, and
Thank
then
y'all.
also too to the people on live that's coming in for the first time, when you do hit subscribe, hit the subscribe button, but don't hit that middle bell. Hit the bell that's all in black, and all in black means you're going to get everything. So when Chef Don comes on, bam, you're going to see him. But if you hit that middle button that
Tarsha,
says
come back. Come
personalized,
back. Come back.
you're not going to really get him. So when he comes on live, you're not going to get him where he's going to let you know he's online. But if you hit that black bell, hit the black bell, you'll get
Okay.
everything.
Well, I
Too
think we do
spicy.
have a guest, y'all. I believe this is Miss Tarsha. Um, Miss Tarsha, is that you?
Oh, I was scared it was TK.
Yes, it is.
Knock, knock.
How
Who's
do?
there?
Hello,
Tasha.
hello, hello, and happy. What is today?
Good,
Hi,
Friday.
good
Tarsha.
morning, Tasha.
Happy
I
Good
think
morning, Tasha.
Tarsha, can
Hi.
I say
Salute,
this?
salute, sister.
I
How
think
y'all
you
doing, Auntie?
triggered him because he put that R on that lady's name, and I think he thought it was you.
Well, that's so funny because when I saw that, I said he got the triple threats now. He got Miss Jones, who he has a lawsuit with, and if y'all don't know, her name is Tarsha Jones. And then he has this, TK, and then my name is Tarsha Howard. So
Oh wow,
All
that's
right,
that is a
Tasha.
triple
who
whammy,
got
a
three
triple
Tarshas, right?
Tarsha whammy.
That's Tasha
He's
Howard. She
Wow.
beautiful.
But this conversation is so enlightening because first of all,
Mhm.
hello to everybody. Thank you, Chef Don, for always
Absolutely.
bringing such powerful content. And as I
Thank
sit
you.
here and look at
Oh,
all of this, I cannot believe that every week it's a new situation with this individual, and it is going to be non-stop. But you know what I wanted y'all to know? A lot of people wonder, like, why didn't I press charges or fight back with this man. There's a lot of political, and I'm going to use the word allegedly, situations with the NYPD regarding this individual, and
Hmm.
which is why he's been so protected. But I just thank God that now Miss Pauline Anderson was a brave woman to get the ball rolling to finally bring some light to this situation. But the thing that this man has zero respect for women, and in particular black women.
Yes.
Mhm.
And there are
Yes,
so
you do.
many black women in my community that have been affected by this man, who are afraid to talk because they don't have resources, or they're not going to go to court. And it's just so unfortunate. But I think now I think he's this new battle that he got going on with TK is about to be something that I don't think he's ready for this online, because she is about to probably bring the smoke. And I'm just grateful that at the end of the day, all of the vloggers, such as yourself and other people, are keeping this to the forefront. Because in my community, he would be in the news and then people would forget about it. He would be in the news and then people would forget about it. But because we have platforms like this where people can converge together, I'm just grateful that this is continuing to stay in the light. And the women who have been afraid to speak up, they know that there are advocates in the form of YouTubers who are keeping this story going. So that's all I wanted to say today.
Hey, Tasha, can I ask you something?
Yes.
How can he be in such allegiance with somebody who caused him so much trauma when they killed his imaginary dad when he was 6 seconds old?
Are you talking of who you talking about? Him and the mayor?
Anybody,
No.
the police killed his daddy his imaginary daddy when
Yeah.
he was 6 seconds old.
You
So
know,
how could he be in allegiance with them so tough and work with them? They caused him so much trauma.
well,
He was raised by single women because they took his daddy when he hadn't even slid out good yet.
see, that's where the corruption comes in. I'm going to use the word allegedly because Mayor Eric
Mhm.
Adams is the founder of the 1,000 Black officers in New York City. And so when you connect yourself, and I believe Eric Adams was scammed too, because when he approached
Yes.
Eric Adams with that lie, and I'm going to say it was a lie, that Arthur Miller was his father, I believe he came
Mm.
up with that lie to get close to Eric Adams.
Mhm. And
You know,
don't forget my beautiful black sister. This is Rivka Omega. When he ran for the seat of council, that's how he was able to hook up with Adams. But Adams did a lot of work as borough president, because I know all about him. And matter of fact, I know the mayor. Um, and when he did the work for the prisoners and everything else. See, but then it's the New York Times that has a problem because they have a problem when you see a black mayor. So it's
yeah.
a lot of political corruption mixed in with this freaking, like I said again, criminal head bishop. He goes around putting himself into people's life because he didn't know our brother Larry Reed. He got introduced by another bishop. Okay, and then he wanted to smush, smush, smush up. And you guys are so right. He's in love with brother Larry Reed. But go
It's
ahead,
I
sister. I'm
know it.
letting you.
in my
Go ahead.
it's a sick obsession. Um,
Mm-hmm.
in the day that I was assaulted, he came up with the lie at the precinct, which I believe I already spoke on this, and interjected Larry Reed and lied and said that Larry sent me over there, which was a bold-faced lie. So he's
Mm-hmm.
obsessed with Larry, and to me, it's a sick obsession. And he's also, if y'all don't know, throughout the pandemic, his main focal point was preaching against and on the LGBT community. And I came to the assertion that he has some type of affinity, and he's hiding and he does not want to come out. Now, I'm going to say alleged because that is just my research on him. And it's being suppressed. And I believe because he was rejected by Larry, because Larry picked up on his sociopathic behavior, that he
Mm-hmm.
cannot
Mhm.
let it go. So that's my analysis on that.
I
My sister,
agree.
I'm
and I
100% with you. I'm
and can I
100%
also
with
say,
you, my sister. Oh, no, go ahead. I just wanted to say I'm 100% with her because I've been following this case for many years and going way back when it was his imaginary father. But go ahead, guys.
and
Yes.
with Tasha, what I wanted to say that everything you just said was spot on, but I also want to say that you know I do remember Larry went on live on Instagram talking to Genesis and explaining to her and to us when we were watching why he felt that Limor was very had a lying spirit, and he felt that there was something about him that he had to tell his fellow mentor, who was with the bishop, Bishop Jordan, to let him know that you might want to stay away from him. Kept him on game to make sure he gets away. And I believe that Limor is feeling this hurt and he's taking it out on Larry because of the fact that he can't get closer to Bishop Jordan. And I think he's stuck on that than about what has happened at the robbery. And I think that's what he's really hurt about, in my opinion. Do you believe so?
I believe so. That's another aspect, and I believe that that is another reason why he's on this social media vendetta with these rants, because there's not really any preachers in New York that mess with this man. Like, he doesn't have a connection to, like, most bishops and pastors have their community. He's
And
kind
we
of like
know
a
New
lone ranger.
York, we know that there are a slew of bishops, ministers, all kinds
Mhm.
of folks up in New York. Most people that have been to church, y'all know that. Y'all know that.
Right. And then
So
also
it's
fellowship with
definitely.
each other. And also fellowship with each other, not only in New
Mhm.
York, but they also fellowship with the bishops and pastors in California and Cali and all over,
Yeah.
and have support and love in Georgia, Atlanta. Come on, the ATL, and he doesn't have that. And what he wanted to do is fit in. So he saw Brother Larry Reed as that one that was going to get him in. Because listen, guys, let's just call a spade a spade. He's a cloud chaser. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
And it's
that's
all
fact.
about
I
the
would like
money. Go ahead.
Oh, I
Like
would
I,
just like to say something to Tasha Howard. I talked to you online before on Chef Don Don's live. Well, it wasn't on live, but we were in a chat, and I just want to say thank you for being a light for Black women, and that I'm so sorry that this creep clown did that to you, because he is just the epitome of evil and sick. And even though you didn't go as far as pressing charges on him that he should, but you did do the right thing as far as sticking up for Black women. Your voice is still heard, and I just wanted to say thank you for that, because he just go around putting his hands on women and Black women. It's sickening, and I just cannot wait till they put them darn handcuffs on that creep and he goes to jail and stay there until he cannot, till all the rest of his teeth fall out.
Oh, not the
Amen.
rest of his teeth
Agree.
fall out.
they
I,
right. I'm locked up and won't let me
Sister
out. I'm
K, I want to
locked.
salute you too, my sister, my beautiful Black sister, for everything you went through. A matter of fact, when I saw the video, my sister, true as an activist for our community, for justice, that I've been working hard on the background, ain't trying to, you know, put my name out there like that, but that's who I am. I'm about that life. But I cried, my sister, when I saw that. I cried, and then he tried to make that camera go off on you. go away from you where we couldn't really see what happened. But luckily, your sister was there to put out that video of truth, And let me tell you, maybe you don't want to do nothing now, but pray on it. And you can always bring out a lawsuit. I think, well, I don't know, New York is like a year or two. I don't know what the laws again is in New York um, when it comes to criminal suit against criminal head. Because for me, sister, you stuck out for the sisters, but you also, down the road, you could put a lawsuit on him, and even it's not money, but the thing is that he will never hurt another sister like he did that because he's so
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful to our community, to black women and black men.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to
Okay.
say this as a black man. I want to say this. What I do not like is us trying to find excuses as to why he did what he did and try to make it right to Tasha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing about that was right at all. You literally came up from your space of preaching. When honestly, if it wasn't that big of a deal to you, you should have ignored it. But
She
you
was walking
chose
toward
to
his wife
step
and
down.
8-month-old baby.
You chose to step down. You wanted to defend your wife, so you said, right? But when
The
the
runaway
robbers
wife.
came in, that wasn't the same situation that you had.
He
Not only
slid
that,
like he had Michael Jackson shoes on.
exactly. But not only that, as a man, you took things too far when you put your hands on somewhere they didn't need to be. And that's just period point blank. The fact of the matter, he was wrong for it.
But
But
Because
he
no,
didn't
Chef
have
Don
that
Don,
energy with those robbers. Soon as they
Mm,
walked in the door, before they got to him, he fell down and didn't get
down to
up.
the ground.
He,
Well,
fe-
sister, that was a setup. He was in on
I
that.
know, I know,
Okay,
baby.
so that's why he fell down. But when he did that to our sister Kay, and when I saw that over and over, I played that 20 times, that video. And so the demonic spirit that he had in him, he's a demonic, evil devil. Okay, and just because you call yourself bishop, you ain't no bishop. You're a bishop of evil. And we got bishop, and it says in the good book, those in heathen clothing that comes in wolves, that is going to go up there and have so many people follow them, and you're going to go into the abyss of fire. And that's what he is, leading the flock. Who goes up there and takes a church that gives back to the community and feed the community? And he took that church, and what he did to that church in Brooklyn, no, baby, no, he's evil. And you know what? I'm going to say her name. I ain't going to say K. Tasha K, do your thing. Run him down. Run it down, baby. I'm here for it all.
Wait,
I can't stand
let me
Tasha
just
K.
tell y'all.
Tarsh,
I
Let me
can't
just
stand her
tell
either.
y'all.
can I say
So
something really quick, Chef?
yes, go ahead.
Tarsha, I just want to thank you again for continuing to support Chef Dun Dun's channel. We, as the Dun Duns, we always enjoy having you in the chat and communicating with us. Thank you so much for coming up here. We have not forgotten what you've experienced. We appreciate all the work and dedication you have put to exposing this man and helping and assisting purge him from your community. And we just, like I said, love fellowshipping with you. So thank you for coming up here and giving us some of your time.
Thank
Period.
you so much for having me. I'm so grateful to be
I'm
here.
just letting y'all know I don't really think y'all can see that, okay? But I do got that Tasha K app, and y'all blessed me today, so I'm gonna use 12 of those dollars, okay, to go ahead and pay for another month because it's gonna be a documentary on that app by that man in just a minute. She uploading it right now.
Yes, sir.
And can
You
I
ain't think
can I
he burn up now. He gonna be extra burnt when she get through roasting that tail tonight,
right?
baby.
And can I
Cause she
can I make a do y'all remember when we were watching that robbery video
that
Oh
was
and that
yeah.
terrible.
guy that was sitting on the very far left, like,
The
and he was
deacon
just
that
Mm-hmm.
sitting on
knew
the chair?
Mm-hmm.
Where he at? Because nobody had asked about him. Like, where he at? I'm thinking the bed is talking to him.
That man ain't been in that church since that ninja set up that robbery.
That man hasn't came back. I have not seen not a man in that church again. Nothing but women. But here's my problem. That I got a problem. I love a smart woman. But why would a woman that know that this man had been robbed at gunpoint, supposedly, allegedly, but then you still go back to the church, to the same club rented place that Tasha had reported once before?
Excuse me, Brian. That wasn't a church. That's the baby shower cathedral.
Oh, yes,
Continue.
it is.
Not the baby
Yes, that's what that was.
Well, he definitely was not going to be born again because that was just terrible, just terrible. But here's my thing though, I just want to know where that man at because I know he doing some talking. He has to.
Did you notice that man did not move? His Bible didn't move. He turned and looked at that ninja over the top of his glasses. And when I
Cynthia, you
used to
got
wear
the bull like
glasses,
that.
when I looked over the top of them glasses, I would mean like he was like, Ninja, I know you ain't trying this for real. You said it, but you really doing this. That was the look on that man's face.
That's
We
what it
don't
was.
know.
Cynthia, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Cynthia say he's around. He asked me for a Facebook friend request.
Girl, stop playing.
Go
Are
on, get
you
that
for real,
request.
Cynthia? Is you
Accept
playing?
that request to tell him that we
Can
need to have a
you
conversation.
tell the Reverend, the deacon, whatever he is,
He
okay?
the deacon.
Tell him to DM me and send me a friend request because I'd love to talk to him.
Because I want to know where
He
I
was
want to know
rolling.
what was on his mind.
We don't know.
I just told you what was on his
We don't
mind.
know, guys. We don't know.
She said,
We don't know.
yeah.
We don't know if criminal. We don't know if criminal head bishop went up there and told those men what was going to go down and to lay down and play it off. We don't know that because he is that a sociopath. We don't know if he said anything to those men that was up there that did not move because that brother wasn't moving. He was just looking like casual, like everything was like, this was a play and I'm in the play and I'm
That
just going to
man
sit
was
here.
looking like, I know this fool did not do this for real. That's what look that man had on his face. Is this ninja crazy?
But do y'all know if you are in a bank and there is a bank robbery, normally they will announce themselves when they about to do something. But when you look at that camera, you didn't hear no robbers announcing themselves. This is the robbery. So it's kind of weird to me that he's trying to play this off as he was robbed at the church, but technically you couldn't be because they were doing what you expected him to do, and you see how he got down on the floor with quickness before
Cynthia,
they
you
even got to the podium. So that was that's what gets me.
Do you know, even if they hadn't taken up collection, them women had purses in there. I don't know nobody gonna go in and rob nobody and just rob two people.
Well,
They gonna
first of
get the
all, he
money.
goes
Hello.
in and leaves the camera in which you are caught robbing the church. Why
Thank
y'all
you.
didn't go get the iPad? That's what I want to know. Why
Why
y'all
y'all
didn't go
didn't
get the
break the
iPad?
camera? You ain't got nobody's purse. You ain't. I'm sure somebody else in there had a watch or earrings or something on. You ain't asked the deacon for his wallet. You ain't did none of that. A
So
And
robbery
then the next Sunday,
non-existent.
he tried to take up double offering because they didn't get a chance to take up offering on the Sunday I got robbed. Now you ain't taking up no double offering from me.
First
God
of all,
said
I wouldn't be back to the baby shower cathedral.
God said 10%. And if I was giving about 10% the first week, you have to come
and,
up here and try to tell me I got to double up the second week because you got robbed. Well, girl, that ain't my
With
business.
that same ring he had on the first time he did a live. You don't get bishop rings that quick. Come on
I
now.
know, and I
that's
looked
right.
up that ring.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was about to say it because I'm
I'm
like
AME. I
he
keep
was
telling
talking
y'all.
about he was trying to make it seem like so I can't buy another ring to replace the ring that was stolen
Those
from
rings
me.
are specially
No,
made. You have to order those
That
rings,
you have to
and they
order.
make them as you order them.
but it looked like a replica. It looked like it's fake. It don't even look
They
real.
didn't
Yeah.
take the ring. He met them people around the corner and got all that stuff. But y'all, come on now.
And you know what doesn't make any sense? If you were to see how that block is really set up, um he claims that he ran after them, right?
Yeah.
That didn't make no sense. The way that block is set up, even if he would have technically, if that was true, where were you going? Because there's nothing really over there. It didn't make no sense how that block is set up. And then on top of that, the way they had to come in my opinion, they looked like they already knew the layout, that somebody had to explain to them how the layout was, because to me, in my opinion, they seemed too comfortable in that
Mm-hmm.
atmosphere. That's what I'm trying to say.
I agree because you do remember right before this happened. Remember when he tried to put out his footage, his version of the footage, and put out the footage when they were in the because Baby Shower Cathedral had a foyer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You could see in that video that they stood in that foyer for a little bit before they decided to bust in the church.
Yes.
It's like
They
they
was
would
waiting
sit
on
out
the
there
prayer to
talking.
stop. The
It was
earth.
like they was waiting on something to happen before they actually went in there, which is very telling. Like, what's the tea? Because if a robber is really coming to rob you, they not finna wait.
They
They're gonna
busted
go on
through
and
them
bust up in there
doors.
and do what they
Well,
need to do.
well, guess what? YouTube is cracking the case, because I believe that their cue was when he said, "How many of you?" I don't remember the whole quote. Something about if today you were going to die, or if today was your last day. He said
Mm-hmm.
something at right when they were walking in. And in my opinion, again, allegedly, I think that was their verbal cue to walk in.
I was just ready to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
My
know the
sis-
ushers won't let you in while first of all, he needs some ushers
I was
because
about to say, Arnetta, you talking about what ushers do? He ain't got no members. What he need ushers for?
I had to think about
Who
this.
gonna be the
Sis,
who gonna be the usher if he ain't got no members?
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, the
because
most we
they
had
will
what was
not let
five or
you
10.
in while the pastor is standing at the pulpit of the podium. Ask me how I know that.
Uh-oh.
What no, what she's saying is true, but
It is true.
um
They
his little
allegedly had
security.
guns, right? They had guns. So what usher gonna be
Yeah.
like? Oh, stand here with your gun. Wait until he's finished. No, you got a gun. Go do whatever you're doing with your gun. I don't
Okay.
know what
And
usher's
and
gonna keep
while
against.
you walking in there, I'm gonna be walking out of here. Okay. Play with me if you want to.
And then everyone listened to this. It was just two of the guys, two of the robbers, and it was more men than the robbers. So why didn't they jump them? Jump them? It was a setup. Come on.
Well, Tina, the technical place in which church operates, most folks don't ushers are gonna stop you from walking the floor when something like that is going on. When the prayers is going on, the scripture reading is going on. Most ushers, that's what their job is to keep you from walking the floor at that particular time.
Well,
Now,
Chef,
do you all remember when he done his interview? I can't remember who it was with. Somebody asked him why didn't he have security that Sunday. Tasha, I
Or
got a question for you.
was that the interview when he did it at the police center when he was that the police center? I don't know.
I can't
No.
remember what interview it was, but somebody asked him what was your security, and he said, "Oh, my security was off that day. That they started off rough."
Yes.
Remember,
Yes.
he said that, right? Which is
Yes.
very telling to me because so we ain't seen you around with no security at all. What are you talking about? Your security wasn't working that day. You don't got no security. Stop playing with us.
Okay, now I remember that we got to go back. He rented that space out, right? So
It's
Mm-hmm.
how
literally
was
like a
he was
baby shower.
able? Yeah, but how he was able to get that security footage out so quickly in regarding to Tarsha, but he couldn't do the same for the robberies.
That's true.
Mm.
That's true because He had
But if
the
he
footage of
if he
Tarsha
rented
that
it
same
out,
day.
so how he get that security cam so quick? And I just want to know that's a little sketchy for me.
That's something good to think about too, because again, he definitely put out the situation with Tarsha the same day. That same day that it happened, I guess after he got from the jail or whatever, he put that out there.
Well, see, that was
You're
because
right.
at the precinct, which people don't know this part, but I think I've already spoke about this. He came up with that lie at the precinct about me being sent there by Larry and that whole press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Mhm.
he said at that press conference started at the precinct. And so
Yes.
that press conference was like the backup to what he said so that he would further enforce the lie. So that's why, in my
Mhm.
opinion, he produced that videotape so quickly, because he had already told the cops, because he was going to be charged, but he did not get charged because he lied and said that I was going after his wife and baby, which, thank goodness, the Brooklyn DA proved that that was a lie, because there was no evidence, and it came back that he came up with that story. And so that's why he came and he had to produce that video to seal that lie that he produced at the precinct, because that lie is what prevented him from getting arrested.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was just ready to say. Great minds thinking like, oh yeah, and um brother Chef Don, do you have that video of him in front of the precinct that was on the news? I think it was
I know I do. Let me tell
ABC,
y'all
so
something. I got a whole
NBC.
slew of files
Yeah,
on
because
this
that
man.
that that's a good clip to run back and play that, because that tells you a whole lot. Everything is just plan with him, and he schemes on everything that he does. He wakes up to thinking, who am I going to scheme? Who can I steal some money from? Who can I take a church from? I'm hearing y'all. I don't know if y'all know he's trying to take another church. Hello.
I'm not
He's
even
trying to take another church.
What?
Yes, my sister. Yes, my sister. He
Wow.
is trying to
Mm.
take another church.
Y'all need to hide y'all damn deeds and hide y'all hide just hide all your deeds for real. Like
no for
even though it's
real.
public record, but hide your deeds for real.
This is
I
out of
mean,
control. This is and I just keep seeing this man is just so able to get away with things that I don't understand. I don't understand. Everybody just dropping down. Is everything all right? Can y'all still hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm
Okay,
here, my
okay,
brother.
okay, okay. Because I was like, where everybody going? Um, but uh,
Mm. Yes, I just couldn't believe when the Brooklyn Church,
God,
glory of GD, because I just say GD. I don't say the whole name, but you know, when they got their church back, that was just a blessing, but now he's looking to take somebody else's church. So get ready to hear something on that
I'm
coming
gonna
out.
play something really quick because I um I don't know if I still have this video. I'm a pray I do. There's a video where he is doing an interview with Tasha K. He mentioned something about the church that he was supposed to be taking way back then. So this is just letting y'all know that this happened way back when that robbery happened. So he been working with somebody, or he been listening to somebody. I don't think I had that video on this particular laptop, but he been you could tell he's definitely been working with somebody, because he mentioned something about in that interview about taking a church, or his
Mm.
wording was he was going to have this church. And then Tasha confirmed it on her app that he had been saying for a long time that he was getting this church. So I don't know if he's physically talking about the Glory of God church, but I think that's weird.
To I can tell you that that is true. To be honest with you, in his federal indictment, that interview that you're speaking of is going to be used in his indictment when Pam has already broken down on that court that indictment. It was one of the references that they're going to use in his indictment. See, because he actually admitted something that caused him to get those indictments. So if Gloria God situation kind of blend in with the indictment, it's going to even be even more greater. And that's why he just keep talking. He's digging
And
himself in a
digging
bigger
and
hole.
digging and
Now,
digging and digging. Chef Don, if you could play that video, I would love to see that because I didn't
I'm gonna
see that
find it.
video.
I'm gonna find the
Um,
video because
w-
I don't think it's on this particular laptop. I'll find the video and we'll definitely talk about it. It's actually in one of those videos, one of the past lives that I've already done. I played it a couple times, but in that, and that's why I always say everything comes back full circle when with dealing with him. Everything
mm.
comes back full circle. So everything always come back for him. Tasha, you
Oh,
back?
Yeah,
yay,
I had
Tasha.
switched screens, but one thing I wanted y'all to know too, because
Tasha, did you hear about that? What I just said, my beautiful sister,
yes.
that he's trying to take another church, sister.
Well, there's a video that's been circulating, which is an old video, and it says it's a man in the video calling him a sucker,
Mm-hmm.
cardboard bishop. Well, the story behind that is there's a church downtown Brooklyn, and he occupied that church for a long time, and he was not paying them any rent. And so the bishop of that church, sadly, he passed away. But it was a
Mm.
battle trying to get him out of there, because he just went in there and started having church service and started out on good terms. But of course, as we all know, with his duplicitous, conniving behavior, it turned into him being like a squatter. And so the church and the bishop had to continuously go to housing court to get him out. So when you watch that video, that's actually the end result of what had transpired when they were trying to evict him. So he's been a squatter in Brooklyn, taking up places that he does not own. And this is just his MO. So now he's probably moving on to another house of worship, and I'm going to be praying that he does not succeed, because it's going to be the way New York housing laws are. It is very hard to get people out of your property. So that's another
Yes.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he knows
Yeah.
that, and he utilizes the laws and utilizes his connection to Mayor Eric Adams to manipulate every situation that he allegedly gets himself into. So I totally believe you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Brother Don, if Brother Chef Don, if you can find that video that Sister Tasha's talking about, that would be great to put on your show, and we can do a commentary on that, because the more we put out there, the more it goes circulation to people, and to know what he's up to and what he's about. So because let me tell you, I get my news from YouTube content creators. I do not listen to these the news people out here, because they ain't not doing their job. Because if they did their job, Tasha would not be in the situation she would have been in, and that criminal head bishop would have been in jail for what he did to our sister. Period. Point blank.
There you go, chosen one. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you
Yes,
go.
chosen
There
one.
you go. That is how he's able to manipulate this squatting and all of that stuff. That's how he's able to do all of that, right? Because he has access to this stuff. Child, Tarsha, one more time. I know you've already clarified this once. Um, but just one more time, and you ain't got to go into super detail. But when you found out about or when Asia asked for like social security numbers for that particular class, was the class really free? And yeah, can you elaborate on that? Was the class free?
Well, yeah. So if I would have known things would have gone this far, I would have even screen recorded the class because it was on Zoom. But the class was it was free to sign up, but the layout of the class was really on Zoom. And what he would do is he would take up a quote unquote love offering that he said would be about $25. But this is the catch, and this is why I think Pauline Anderson got caught up in that. The class was really about fixing your credit, right? And where the money came in was he had, and when I just see this so vividly, it gets me so upset. He had there's a quote unquote credit repair specialist that he's connected to. He had this individual in the class, and he said if you pay $500, this person will fix your credit. And in my opinion, what they were going to do, I feel like you could either go on YouTube and find instructions to do it yourself, or find a company that was more reputable in credit repair. So the money came in when it was time for you to pay for your credit to get fixed. And that was in the amount of $500. And he had an assistant, and his assistant's name was Erica. And Erica would send an email asking for the social security numbers, but the wife, let's get on her, because see, my thing is a lot of people are kind of like trying to separate her from him. But in my opinion, and I'm going to say allegedly from what I saw, she supported him in a lot of this nonsensical behavior. Okay, she's there
Yes.
in the Zoom, she's in the Zoom calling him a genius, talking about my husband is such a genius. I don't know how he knew all of this information as it pertains to real estate. He helped me get my life together. And I'm sitting there looking at this woman like, wow, you know, this information for me, I felt like it was too advanced. So I was in there, right? I got a whole notebook of everything that I wrote down when I was in the class. But the email would constantly come from the assistant asking, don't forget to send your social security number. But the wife would be there reiterating what the husband would say as it pertains to, don't forget everybody, submit your documentation, submit your social security number so you could get the ball rolling on fixing your credit, purchasing a home. So she was supporting him in this and I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, based on my research and what I observed, I believe that real estate class is like a fishing hook for more victims.
That's exactly
Hmm.
right.
Allegedly, I'm going to say
A
allegedly.
front, a front. I call it a
It's a
front.
front. It's a front to get people's information. And so when I ascertained that, I exited stage left because I'm like, this is not a real estate licensing class. You're not teaching people how to buy, hold, and sell. You're not teaching people how to flip properties. And none of the things that would fall under the umbrella of the various real estate transactions are not happening here. You're really focusing on getting people's personal information, such as their social security numbers. And the wife was, and I'm going to say this again, allegedly, from what I saw, a big proponent. I'm going to tell you why. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I have to expose this right now. The wife sits on her platform every day at 8 o'clock a.m., preaching to unsuspecting women, right? The wife was really the one who was drawing the women. So it was almost like the reason why I say she was part of the scam, but the feds probably can't, whatever they're doing, I'm not going to say, but from what I saw, women would tune into her broadcast. They would like the wife. He would get on sometimes and manipulate the live, tell women to come to his church. The reason why the church had so many women, it wasn't because of him. It was because they were coming in through the wife's relationship with her, through her lives, that breakfast of champions, right? And even in the Zoom, most of the women that were there were from number one, the Breakfast of Champions. Yes, I'm going to expose that right now. And number two, they came to the church, these leaders of tomorrow, by way of the wife's life broadcast. He was not pulling in people to the church. The wife is the one that was pulling in the women. The wife is the fishing hook to attract the membership. And this is why, in my opinion, she is just as guilty as he is. But of course, I don't know what kind of charge is that going to be. You were coercing women to come to this church to get scammed, allegedly. So this is why it was, to me, like a double header. Because if you, even me, when I was asked, how did I find out about them? I was tuning into the wife's broadcast, but I actually found out about them at the same time. But because the wife appeared to have, more, I'm going to use the word charisma. I'm not going to use the word anointing. I would tune in. And everybody that was on her live broadcast, they were coming to anything that they had by way of her, not him. Because if you look at it even now, who will go to anything he have? He can't attract nobody.
You sure can.
So that's my
That's right.
so that's my 2 cents on the wife. And anybody want to know what she's doing right now? She's over here by my house preaching at a whole new church, with a pastor that had an affiliation to her mother. So she's trying to start things all over. But what I know is I serve a God that you may be able to hide from man, but what you have done in the dark, dear sister, God is surely going to expose it.
And bring it to the light. And you know what? It was been a Ponzi. I wanted to say this, a Ponzi scheme with him, from the wife to what he did to manipulate her. And you know what? You're 100% right. She's in on this. But I think the feds must have told her how many charges she was going to get. So she had to give up the good on that. And she wanted her out from her marriage from him. But you know what? You lay down with fleas, you a bunch of flea yourself. You lay down with evil, you evil yourself.
Y'all got me shook it today, child. Ooh, Lord have
And
mercy.
one last thing, and this is, I'm saying this on behalf of the women who are not speaking out. Allegedly, there are also women who have reached out to me in the year of 2021 after that real estate class, who paid $500 and nothing ever happened. So they're out $500. So they paid their money to Leaders of Tomorrow Ministries, aka LAMORE Whitehead, and no one fixed their credit, and they're just out $500. Most of these women are single Black mothers, and that's another thing that annoys me with him. He seems to really like to manipulate single Black mothers, and,
Mm,
and that's my 2 cents on that.
mm. I
I
wish it
just
could be. Go ahead, brother.
no, I was just gonna say I am shook it in my shoes a little bit. Because to think that y'all are doing this to to broken people, to people who are looking for an answer, with whatever they're going through, and you choose to con and I can't. Y'all know I always tell y'all here over on this channel, I don't like when people, when ministers, bishops, preachers miss the opportunity to save a soul because they are so indwelled in the mix. And for all of these broken women that go to her, this is why I got to look at you sideways, because you've allowed this to take place. You've allowed this to take place, and you've been a part of it. I can't rock with that. I
Mm.
can't rock with that. That's why there's so many broken people. People don't go to church. People don't participate in church. They don't read their Bible. They don't do a lot of these things because of actions like this. Am I gonna say I'm surprised? I'm not surprised, but I am a little shook it over here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little shook with this tea today.
And it's almost like, too, in New York we see a lot of scamming, right? So it's
Mm,
almost like they have a classic scam where you have a couple that one person acts like they're limping, right? And they're asking you for $1 or whatever, and then you have the other person that's trying to hold them up. And then after you give them the dollar, when you walk away and turn around, the person is walking straight. They was never limp. So I
mm,
think of that scam when I think of Lamore Whitehead and his wife, because the women who would sign up every morning for her broadcast and would get sucked into her, and then he would get on there abruptly saying, "Come to the church." They didn't know what they were getting themselves into. And so that has always been my prayer, that God would expose not just him, but both of them for abusing unsuspecting and innocent Black women with under the guise of the name of the Lord.
mm. You are so right. I wish there's a way that we can get these beautiful women's names, you know, um, and then just work with them and get an attorney, because the more women, if we can get, if there's victims, which there are, and if we can get starting with one, starting with two, starting with three, and then have a group, and then a good attorney, counsel that's an activist that can speak to them and bring a group lawsuit against him, I think these women will come together, because when we stand, we don't want to stand alone. We want to stand together. And that's why sisterhood is the most powerful thing, too. And I pray for them, and I'm going to put them on my prayer list and my candle list as I speak out for justice. And brother, Chef Don for bringing this, and for Tasha coming up here, and we're talking, and we already putting it out into the universe that we need justice, and justice come from above, and then right here where we call justice of the law. So we're speaking it, and justice is going to come. He's going to have his day, and she's going to have her day, which is called karma. Karma comes, and karma sees you. You don't get away. As you keep being in that dark tunnel, you got to come out to the light, and the light is here.
Yes, and that's and I'm this is the last thing I'm going to say about her. And the proof is, number one, this man had mentioned that I did go on another platform before the assault happened to me, talking about the real estate class. He's never challenged what I've ever said about the real estate class. And number two, as soon as the allegations against him came about, Aisha immediately scrubbed her Instagram page from
Mm,
um to appear that she's not associated with him. And so that was also for me a confirmation that what I gathered on how they were working together on manipulating these women, she took it upon herself to appear that she's now distancing herself from him. So I feel like subconsciously that was a form of her trying to remove herself from any wrongdoing. But once again, you can probably hide from the public, but God knows all and he sees all. And let me tell you something, there's something called karma. You will reap what you sow. What is it? Champions in the morning? No, breakfast of the champions.
hmm And don't forget, the blood of evil is on her hands.
Yes.
The blood is of evil. No matter whatever blood it is, the blood of evil is on her, and it's on him. And like I said, when you lay down with a flea, you are a flea. When you lay down with a demonic evil spirit, that demonic evil spirit becomes you, because when you marry someone or you lay down with them and they inside of you, you become one. So whatever evilness he has is already in her.
Yes, because she tried to there's a portion of video that was released when I stood up in the back of the church and the Lord had moved me to prophesy, and she said to me, "Satan, the Lord rebuke you." And I said, "No, Satan, the Lord God rebuke you." And why did I say that? Because you're sitting on your platform every morning, begging for seeds, manipulating and abusing black women, and you yourself are a black woman, and you're supposed to have a women's ministry. The devil is a liar.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's almost like you manipulating the women. Um, wait, let me tell y'all something. I will immediately say that y'all have given me enough on this Friday to honestly do some digging, do some research. Okay, so I wanted to acknowledge this comment. Um, Jet Black Straight said, "I've never heard of him mentioning owning a hardware store. Yet he received almost a 500K PPP loan for S&D Hardware in Buffalo, New York." Now I'm gonna do some research on that, but I do see that Chosen One is saying that that's a part of his identity fraud. But his identity fraud was before the pandemic.
We don't know that.
Right.
But no. I'm saying his identity fraud, the identity fraud piece that he got locked up for was, of course, before the pandemic.
We don't know that. Because guess why I'm saying that? We don't know what's going on in the pipeline. There's other things that may have transpired that are being, and I'm going to say allegedly investigated,
Mm.
that not made public yet. So remember this conversation. And that's
Ooh,
all I
child.
say.
Y'all snatching my edges, okay?
Hmm.
I
And
ain't
don't
gonna have none.
and let me put this in, my brothers and sisters. Don't forget the apartment complex that he is a rundown landlord as well. The apartment building that he said he owns. I mean, he's got so much crimes, allegedly, because I'll put that in because my sister said that. I like how you say that. Um, I mean, just read down the list. It's like a holiday card. What you want for the holiday? Boom, 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 boom. Crime after crime after crime after crime, crime after crime.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Tosh. Okay, it's
Brother,
ongoing. I'm here for it. Thank y'all for telling me it's ongoing. I did get your email. Okay. I did get your email. Listen, y'all. I'm one thing I am going to say is that this is a lot. This is a lot. Um, this is a lot. But we've been on here 3 minutes. I mean, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Okay. This is graduation weekend, so congratulations to all of our graduates. Okay, whether they are in your family or just friends or whatever. This is graduation weekend, so shout out to all of the graduates and congratulations to them, y'all. Listen, we're gonna wrap it up. Do you guys have any last words that you guys would like to say in regards to this before we wrap it up and go? Uh and if y'all are interested, I'm just letting y'all know, I know y'all like when I talk about the bishop, but I'm also talking about another bishop on Sunday, and that is Bishop TD Jakes and Cora Jakes. Yes, I will be talking about them. We will have part two on Sunday. So y'all come on up.
listen, I just want to say thank you, brother Chef Don Don, for allowing me to come up on your panel. I appreciate you. I watch you. Keep on, go up higher. Go and reach 1 million subscribers, because the more that knows and the more that learns, the more we will be better off as a community, where we don't have schemers like this that like to scheme on our community, on our brothers and sisters, and on the poor, and the sick. We are the watchers. I know I am, as an activist for injustice and for those that people try to take advantage of. I, I, that's, I don't like it, and I will come after you. So I'm so glad to be on this panel with our beautiful sister, Tasha. Thank you so much for standing strong for the sisters. And like I said, you do have still a chance to bring a lawsuit. So just don't lay that down, but pray on it. Know that you are blessed and highly favored, and you are beautiful inside and out. So I salute you, and I salute all the sisters that was on this panel and the brothers on the panel and everybody on live chat. Keep on keeping on. Love is the answer. Love is the way. Love everyone, but let's love ourselves and love our community so we can become great, as the great as our ancestors used to be, Wall Street. Let's get back to that and build each other up and take people out like criminal head Bishop who wants to scheme on people. We need to take him out because he ain't a part of me and he ain't a part of my community. Because those who likes to steal and hurt and scheme, you ain't part of us growing. You're a part of us trying to break us down. So let's keep on building. Thank you. Salute. Blessings to all of y'all. Peace. With
Absolutely. Thank you. Tarsha, I will be sending you an email over the weekend. You
Okay.
know, we will communicate via email.
Thank
Uh for sure, for sure. But I appreciate you for coming up and definitely clearing up a lot of things as well. And you already know you already know we like this. So we good. We good, we good, we good.
And thank y'all so much for having me. This is such a
Absolutely.
beautiful platform.
Thank
And
you.
I am so happy that God is using platforms such as this. And I know that you are going to reach a very high subscriber base. And
Thank
and
you.
it's so powerful that this is what community is all about. It is about us converging together to talk about matters that affect our community and to also bring effective change. And so I pray that everyone has a beautiful weekend. It was so beautiful to meet my other sister here on the platform and my brothers and everyone in the chat. And I pray that everyone have a wonderful, successful, and also a peaceful weekend because we are ending out Mental Health Awareness Month. Don't let nobody steal your joy. God bless you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you, Tarsha. We really do. Um, so listen, I didn't get your email, Cynthia. I don't think I got it. I did. I checked my spam folder. I don't think I got it. Yeah, I didn't get it. You might have to send it one more time. Send it to me one more time. Mr. Brian, do you have any last words that you would like to say? Is he there? Mr. Brian? Okay, I guess he's not. Maybe he stepped away. Well, listen, y'all. Tasha said that it's more here. He, yes, she did say she had more hair up under the No, I couldn't hear you, Brian. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. But again, thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate this. This was a pretty good, informative live. Okay, I will definitely say that. But try sending me that email again, Cynthia, because I didn't get it. Mr.
Can you hear
Brian.
me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to say thank you, my brother. You have, made me laugh and cackle because it's hilarious when you talk about all these things. But I really, really want to talk about the bishop and Cora Jakes and them, and let me know so I can be able to have that discussion because I have been watching left and right of what's going on. And I've been trying to get in touch with Michelle, but I tried to talk to her, encourage her to be able, so she can be able to get the story out. And I was trying to do it myself, but when you work, you got to pay those bills, right? But
Yes.
I really want to be able to talk about this and be able to make sure that we can all get it out there in the world because she needs all media on attention on this. and I believe the Jakes are really have so much money and power, and it's causing this story to be pushed down and not be heard. And so we definitely need to be talking about that story, and I can't wait. This is better. This is better than the Bishop Whitehead.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all know I try to keep y'all laughing and kicking because we already go through enough in our own personal life, child. And so when we open up the YouTube app, child, we don't want to be taken down with the drama and the mess and stuff like that. But when we can do some an informative live like we did today, we learned a lot today that we did not know. So shout out to all of you all because I wouldn't be able to do it. Demi, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Demi Bell for being in the house. Thank you guys so much for coming on up and having a conversation with me. I really appreciate it. And again, Tarsha, I'll be sending you an email soon.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Love you, my sister Tasha.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank
Love
y'all.
y'all too. Have a good one.
All right.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one. Okay. So listen, y'all, I really, again, appreciate this because, like I said, this was very informative. We needed this information. Okay. I didn't wanted to refresh before I got off of here. I don't see the email. No joke. No joke. I don't see the email. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Listen, if you guys would like to bless the platform, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I did receive one cash app while we were um talking. So I want to acknowledge it. From Miss Ravine, thank you so much for the cash app. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And there was one last super chat that I didn't get to, which was from Miss Cynthia Harrell as well. So shout out to both of you. Thank you guys so much for the love, okay, today. Because you don't have to do it. But because you did, we gonna bump about it, okay? We gonna bump about it real quick. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, listen. Listen. Okay, so I have a lot going on today. Guys, tomorrow is when the Hot Topic episode will drop. I saw somebody in the comments ask me about British Williams from Basketball Wives. That'll be talked about in that Hot Topic video and all of that stuff. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That will drop on tomorrow. Okay. You just realized you behind on the video. No, you good. Well, listen, guys, again, I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out because what that does is it helps other people see this actual video. Again, thank y'all for kicking it with your boy. And you know, if something pop off, I've got my notification on, honey. And I am just waiting to see that Tasha K go across my screen. Okay. Shout out to Miss Yvonne for the cash app. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. We're gonna bump back this too. Hey. Okay, listen, y'all. I am getting ready to go. But again, thank you all so much. Thank you to Simply Elegant One and the other mods in the room. I have some of the best mods on this. You know how they used to say in church, oh, we got the best pastor on this side of heaven. I got one of the best mods on this side of heaven. Okay. Congratulations to my middle daughter. She is graduating on my birthday with her second psychology degree. Blessings to all the 2023 graduates. Well, congratulations to your daughter. And that is huge. That is so huge. So congratulations. Again, congratulations to the graduates. Okay. There's a lot of people out here pushing and doing great things. And what I want to say is I'm proud of you all. Keep on pushing. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Excuse me. But thank y'all for kicking it with me on this Friday. Y'all have a great and safe weekend. It's a 3-day weekend. Y'all be safe. None of that, I'ma say it, none of that drunk driving and all of that kind of stuff. You better call Willie, okay, cousin Willie. Call cousin Willie to come pick you up from wherever club and stuff you at. But you ain't got no business driving drunk and doing all that stuff on the weekend, okay? Y'all know the laws is gonna be out looking at how y'all driving and stuff anyway. So since this is a 3-day weekend, please be safe out there. And with that being said, happy Memorial Day to everybody, okay, that deserves it. All right, happy Memorial Day to you all, and again, enjoy your weekend, and I will catch you guys in the next video, and peace.